whoa. Damn it, forgot to unmute my mic. Well done. Ugh. Okay, it's time. Wait a minute. What's happening? It's not Sunday. Why am I streaming again? I streamed last Friday as well. What's going on, eh? Well, I'm going away tomorrow, which means I won't be able to stream on Sunday because I'm not going to be here. Oh, which means I'm doing it today instead. Simple, innit? And I should have given everybody more notice, but as it stands, I forgot. And I only decided today that I was going to stream today, so, you know, this is how these things happen. Anyway, in case you hadn't worked it out by now, we're going to be playing some Space Invaders. Space Invaders, not the original 1978 one. Oh, no. This is the 1999 Space Invaders. And if you just bear with me a moment. Wow. Oh, good, a demo, great. Shut up, can't have demos, that's cheating. Yeah, it seems to mute when it loses focus, which is amusing because I don't see why it should be. But it does. Oh, give over, would you? Maybe if I click one player, then it'll stop. There we go. This is the 1999 Space Invaders, developed by a little company called Z-Axis, published by Activision. And it's a 3D Space Invaders game. If you want to know more, then, well, I've got a whole documentary on Space Invaders you can go and watch on my YouTube channel. Which, if you look in the chat right about now, bam, you can go and pop over to my channel and have a watch of it. It's not all that old, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find. Anyway, we're going to play it today. I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Because, well, I would have played some more Blood, but I couldn't really be bothered. I wouldn't fancy it tonight, so maybe we'll come back to it next time. When next time will be, I'm not entirely sure. It depends when I'm back from my little gallivant to Austria. Anyway, let's just play the goddamn game. Already we've got some smooth tunes. So this is going to be a first for me as well, because I've never played this game with a controller. I'm using my Xbox One controller tonight, and it's weird because I would rather be using the D-pad, but it won't let me. Probably because the game has no idea what it's looking at when it comes to an Xbox One controller. I know it's kind of backwards compatible, but only sort of half. X input and direct input, not 100%, I don't think. At least that's how it seems when I play old games with controller support. It doesn't seem like they know what they're looking at when I plug my Xbox controller in. But hey, we'll just take it. You'd think, if anything, it'd recognise the D-pad and not the analog stick, but because it seldom seems to recognise the triggers. Damn it, I did not do that very well at all. However, this isn't going to be a perfect playthrough or anything. It's I mean, I'd have to practice it for a long time to get that, and well, put it this way, it would be very difficult when we get onto some of the later levels, because we're going to be playing the whole thing. It'll probably become clear, but I will just talk a little bit about why I like this game so much, because you see, this game isn't terribly well known for being a Space Invaders game, given that Space Invaders is one of the biggest game franchises in the world, but people only really tend to know about the original game. Here's one of the levels, by the way, that can't really be done properly, quote unquote, just because it's awkward. You have to just shoot these guys. Yeah, people only tend to know the original. Maybe, yeah, well, yeah, that's it. They know the original game. And all its, very iconic imagery. Iconic in that it basically is symbol of gaming, is that little green alien. Well, little white alien. Maybe I'll talk about that in a later stream. Or maybe you go and watch my documentary and then you'll know what I'm on about. But currently, my sentences seem to be composed of random words, so I don't know, maybe I need to just get my act together. What was I even saying? Yeah, people know the original. Beyond that, it's pretty much a dead zone. Maybe they'll know about what's it called, Groove Coaster, but that's not really a Space Invaders game as such. It's technically a part of the franchise, I think, but I couldn't tell you to what extent outside of the fact that it's got the Crab Invader in it. But yeah, any games outside, and there have been a lot of Space Invaders games, but like I say, outside of the first one, people don't tend to know they exist. It's kind of a niche. Oh yeah, of course, there's Space Invaders Extreme as well, which is a bit more well known. Here we go, the first boss. I was terrified of this boss when I was little. Of course, as you can probably imagine, being released in 1999 and me being born in 1995, my dad was, I mean, it was very big on the computer in that he had quite a few bits of games and software and stuff, and I think mainly it was for me rather than for him because I loved the computer as well. Oh god, I forgot to flipping open my water bottle, well done. Oh, look at that, 194% hits, how does that work? Surely your hit percentage is going to be... I was going to say surely it's going to be 100, whatever the case, because you're going to kill every alien, but... I don't know. Well, no, because some of them might hit the barriers, whatever. The bunkers. Oh, I need to use the keyboard for this, that's good. Anyway, it is... Oh, idiotically, I just went for the D-pad rather than the stick. They had to move at that point, didn't they? I was going to show you that amazing power-up. So, let's just talk a little bit about this game, because I've been doing a terrible job thus far, and I've just died because of it. I'm not paying attention to where all the invaders are. That's poor gameplay, and you can call me out on it. Now I've lost everything. Come on. You feel so vulnerable without the shield. This game is, for all intents and purposes, kind of a classical Space Invaders experience, but with two major differences. The first, it's in 3D, because everything had to be 3D in the 90s. It was the law. And the second big difference, and I'm talking big like gameplay differences here, it's got this interesting system whereby if you kill 4 aliens in a row of the same flavour, you get a little power up. So if you kill the blue ones, you get a left horizontal doodabadoo. Red ones give you a vertical zumbadumb. There's a blue one again. The green ones are just like the blue ones, but the opposite way. And the yellow ones give you the diagonal one that's not really very much used at all, except for in very particular situations. Right, let's do this properly. Except, again, this is a level that you can't really do properly. And I'll explain what I mean by do properly in a bit, but each level also has its own unique invader. So this level has the Switcher, which has 2 hit points, and its bullets also have 2 hit points, and the power up you get from it is the homing missile, or the swarm missile. Right, where am I going to place this one? I think there. And it changes. Each planet has its own unique alien, with the exception of Pluto, which has got just all the 4 generic aliens. Of course, you've also got the UFOs, which this time drop power-ups, such as the shield and the double shot, which I've got. Also drops the time stop, max energy. I think that's about it. And a lot of them are actually derived from an earlier game called Super Space Invaders 91, which was an arcade game. This was never in the arcades, by the way. It was only on PC and PS1. Unless there was a secret arcade version that I'm unaware of. Nice. And if there was an arcade version, then flipping hell, I want to play it. Yeah. I think this also derives a few ideas from another game called Space Invaders 95 Attack. Oh, sorry. The Attack of Lunar Loonies. I keep calling it Attack of the Lunar Loonies because that makes sense. But it's not. It's The Attack of Lunar Loonies. I think as well, you've also got a few odd little bits from Return of the Invaders, which was kind of a very, very basic follow-up to Space Invaders, designed to compete with stuff like Galaxy and Galaga. Didn't do very well, by merit of nobody knows about it, whereas everybody knows about Galaxian and Galaga. Well, more so Galaga. That was kind of the growing the beard of that series. We'll get onto that maybe in a future YouTube video. Spoilers. Anyway, this game kind of stands on its own in terms of it having these specific features, i.e. the you see, swarm missile's not really what I want at this point, but hey, done it now. I suppose it's better than nothing, isn't it? You've also got, if you've played Space Invaders Extreme, that also does the 4 aliens in a row gets you a power-up thing, but not quite as in-depth as this one. And I don't know if that game sort of derives its idea from this, or if they just happened to have the same idea and it happened to have already been in a Space Invaders game. By the way, if you time it right, you can destroy that gun before he even does this stupid attack. And then this one as well. And then then he does this stupid slamming thing, but you've got to aim it perfectly. And you can kill him before he even does that, so he's a bit of a crap boss, really. The bosses, I think the first instance of bosses in Space Invaders was either Return of the Invaders or Super Space Invaders. Both pretty good games around that, but like I say, Return is a little bit milquetoast and didn't do a very good job of well, basically Super Space Invaders was everything that Return needed to be, like 6 years before it was made, so yeah. Not great. Anyway, we're on the funny name planet. Yeah, funny if you pronounce it weird. If you don't say Uranus, which is actually how it's pronounced, I believe. Ah! Oh, thank goodness for that. And this level has possibly my favourite power-up, which we will have to get onto in a bit, because there aren't enough of them. Unless I get max energy. No. Yeah, I guess a lot of my... Oh, for goodness sake, come on, you could have given me that. Max energy, here we go. Right, let's stop messing around. Come on, 1, and then pew, and then pew! Very satisfying. Oh, come on, I've got to kill that last red guy. Come on! Oh, thank goodness for shields, eh? Ah. Hehehe. How about ye? Oh, balls! I should have seen that one coming. I don't normally die until much later on. This is very poor. I haven't played this in a while, to be fair. It's not the sort of game that I'd play on a day-to-day basis, you know? Right. Oh, come on, they've stopped right behind the stinking bunker. Yeah, most of my enjoyment of this game is basically nostalgia, I'm not gonna lie. And like I was saying, it's because when I was young, my dad had a beautiful IBM Aptiva, and we used to play games on it. It was a... Well, you see, I don't know. I'm not 100% on my computing history, but it seems that my dad had another PC at some point. I have a photo of him using a PC that was not an IBM Aptiva, so I'm not sure which one that was. Could have been anything. Could have been a gateway. Could have been a flipping Compaq. Could have been another IBM. Though I think they were starting to exit the personal computer market by that point, weren't they? Before Lenovo stepped in and started farting all over IBM's brand, yeah, with their crappy computers. Never been too fond of Lenovo. I don't know what it is. They always seem to be a bit grimy, for want of a better term. They seem to put a lot of crap on the computers that nobody wants, like that whole Superfish scandal. Although calling it a scandal, I mean, depends how au fait you are with computers. I would call it a scandal because, let's face it, it's people's privacy that you're messing with there. But just all the bloatware. I know they all do it, but Lenovo seem particularly bad, and they've always got these stupid little features. Like, I remember my cousin, I think it was my cousin, or it might have been my uncle, had a laptop by Lenovo, and it was just like, oh, we've got this little Novo button and you can press it and it does stuff. Is this necessary? Who are you to add extra buttons to things? Non-standard buttons. Come on. And I'm pretty sure it only did something if you had Lenovo's flipping crappy bloatware installed anyway, so bit pointless in my opinion. And this is part of the problem, but hey, I'm not here to talk about IT. That's my job, my literal day-to-day, so yeah. If I'm going to be talking about IT, I want to be talking about fun stuff like servers. Oh, I was hoping he'd run into that and then I'd get another one. Whatever. Servers, love servers. Right, let's go from this side this time. There must be a good way of doing this one. And whatever it was, I think I've just ballsed it up. When I talk about proper ways of doing levels, what I'm on about really is, well, each alien has its own power-up thing, doesn't it? And there's certain ways you can use the power-ups to basically finish a level without firing a shot. All you need to do is use the power-ups. But working out what the game sort of wants you to do makes it almost like a puzzle game, which is really, really good. It's an action puzzler with a Space Invaders theme. Now this guy is going to chuck a pinball at me. Ah, no he's not, because I killed him just in time. Well, gee, ain't that great. I'm just thinking back to my years and years ago. I think it must have been one of the first sort of, I guess, Let's Play series. I did a lot of Let's Play stuff, like, you know, your standard Let's Play stuff on YouTube years and years and years ago. We're talking 2013 and beyond. I wasn't really... I mean, Let's Plays were big back then, and mine never gained any traction, which makes me very sad. And then Let's Plays died out, and I was still making them. Yeah. And then I stopped making them because, well, I didn't have time. But let's focus on the task at hand. So yeah, the Space Invaders series, I think it was only 3 episodes long, which, you know, it did a job. By the way, here's the Saturn power-up. I don't know how the hell that's supposed to play into the puzzle element. I think they've just got bored, to be perfectly honest with you. Because none of these levels really fit into the puzzle aspect. They're just sort of levels. You just gotta shoot the aliens. But yeah, 3 episodes and I got through the whole thing, which kind of makes sense. The game lasts for maybe an hour, if you know what you're doing. Whee! Ugh, rubbish weapon. It's just like a crap version of the diagonal burst. Oh, you see, I've done this wrong, haven't I? And you see, there's no way to get rid of your power up without firing it. So if I just fire it there and then, yeah, that was less than optimal. However, I think I can still pull it off. And that is what I mean by the jubba-dubba-doo. The getting the perfect power-up balance so you can just finish the whole level just using power-ups. But yeah, there's certain power-ups that don't help with that. Like the boomerang shot, and there's... I mean, I think everything beyond this... In fact, all of them, outside of the standard... standard 4, with the exception of the swarm missiles, it's pretty much all completely inefficient weaponry. Shield, yes, thank you. I mean, I say inefficient, I mean inefficient in terms of the puzzle. But not inefficient in terms of killing aliens. I mean, the boomerang shot's a piece of crap because it misses everything. It's like using the axe in flipping Ghosts and Goblins. Sorry, Ghouls and Ghosts. I think that also applies to Super. And then, this level's just junk. It shows up in every stinking planet. Time stop. Yay! Let's destroy some baddies. But some of the later ones you get, they are very, very effective at killing the aliens. Shield, thank you. I keep thinking of the shielder from Ghouls and Ghosts, to go back to that. I've been listening to the Kane and Rince podcast, and they're talking about Super Ghouls and Ghosts in the most recent episode, so it's kind of been on my brain. I'm looking forward to taking it on holiday with me. I've got it on my PSP and I'm very happy to play it. I think I've got Super Ghouls and Ghosts on my PSP. I think it's in the Capcom Classics collection or whatever they call it. One of the two. Oh, I was hoping for the shield. Well, I've got to find... Oh, well, it's alright. This boss is flipping... It's a joke. Check this out. If you sit in the right place, it literally cannot hit you. Check this out. Sit over here. Job's a good one. Easy mode. My hit percentage was very low. It's them boomerang shots. I keep forgetting that A does nothing on the menus. Right. Now, this level used to scare me as a kid as well. I'll show you why. So let's just kill some aliens. Yeah, it's all looking pretty standard. Yeah, let's kill that guy. Oh, look. We're on to the second layer now. Yeah, get rid of them. Oh, no, they're coming. When you're a little kid, that stuff's scary. But fortunately, you can do that. Ha 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 ha! You can take your efficiency and shove it up your ass. Pew! And boink. Also, Jupiter got pretty cool music. The game's got pretty cool music in general. The only problem is it's in a weird format. It's sort of like, well, it's module music, though extracting it is kind of impossible. It's in a weird format, so you can't really do anything with it. I mean, I'm sure there is a way to extract it, but you know, sometimes you hit a rabbit hole on the internet and you're looking for extraction tools for games and you just think, come on, man, life. This is not how I've planned my evening to go. I mean, sometimes it can be very satisfying to be searching the internet for hours and find this tool and then eventually manage to extract your files. I did that with the Mini Golf, 3D Ultra Mini Golf, and with Halo 5 on PC, because it was for Halo Online. I'll talk about it in a sec, but yeah, if there was a way to extract the music, then that'd be great, but I think it kind of ties into the game logic, because sometimes, well, you might have heard that the music didn't it didn't start at the start, it started halfway through the music loop, if that makes sense. Which makes me think it's not really a whole track, it's more like just a module thing, and it ties very heavily into the game logic. If you play it, you'll notice it sort of falls out of sync with itself, falls out of step, and loses time here and there. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I imagine it's a weird format that probably nothing nothing except for a very obscure tool used only by Z-Axis and made in-house or whatever will be able to even read it. So the only hope for actually getting this music is to hope that somebody on OC Remix hears it and wants to do a nice version. It's a shame, pretty neat music. Music that's been stuck in my head for the best part of 20 years. So there you go. It's funny, by the way, if you got bunkers on the level, sometimes these freezer guys, they'll just ram straight into them when they fly downwards. I mean, they're not doing now, which is kind of annoying, but how disappointing. Well, here we go. It's probably the best one of these levels, just because you get to fire the acidic cloud through the whole lot of them. I've always been a bit puzzled by these aliens. They all seem to be, well, I'm not sure. Are they? They're either robots or they are aliens in ships, little ships. But you have to question how little the ships are when the tank. If you watch the opening cutscene, which we didn't, unusual for this channel, but hey, I had it all set up and I wasn't willing to bank on it picking it up when I launched it. So nice, another acidic cloud. Might not even be able to use it, but you know it's there. I'll wait. Yeah. Well, that was pretty useless, to be honest. We are. Oh well, let's just shoot all these guys. Bada 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 bada. Blah blah blah. No no no. Pew. I was talking about something earlier and I've forgotten what it was. Oh no, I've lost my shield again. Although if I remember, the flipping Jupiter boss is a joke as well. Look at this guy. This guy who they forgot to animate, I think. Right, so the idea here, he's got all these little shields, and what you're supposed to do is knock the shields out. Although you don't even have to knock the shields out if you time your shots right. And he doesn't do ult, and then he's got nothing to hide behind, so he just fires his crappy little rockets at you from nowhere. Poops them out at you. And bink. Yes. Oh, this music. This is a proper tune. This proper feel. However, these aliens are a pain in the butt. Why are they a pain in the butt? I hear you scream while you pass on the 262 to Dewsbury. Well. Let me demonstrate. Check that out. What a load. Every time you shoot one of these little cat things, it fires out a load of Tic Tacs at you. And so you have to be very careful how you kill them, because if you kill too many, then the screen just gets full of projectiles that you can't dodge. Because as this is not a bullet hell, your hitbox is rather large. Fortunately, you're given a bit of reprieve if you manage to hit them with a power-up. And to top it all off, they don't even have a decent power-up of their own. Let me try and get it for you and demonstrate what it is. Ready? Pew! Yeah, good that, wasn't it? Ooh! Damn it, I got hit. Fortunately, another shield's coming my way. Excellent. Right. And they just fart out so many projectiles at you! They're just basically really big on projectiles, these cats. And they do look a lot like sort of lynxes or something to me. Don't know about you, but to me they look a lot like lynxes. Or some other kind of biggish cat. Oh, nicely done. Ah, and then if I just clear out this lot, because I don't want them coming down much further. It's interesting, you find that even though this game's so iterative and so different from the original Space Invaders, you kind of see yourself using the same sort of tactics even so. The exception of using your crappy soundwave missiles to kill a lot of aliens. Because, well, in the original, the tactic really is to make a gap and sort of, well, that's the tactic that my dad always did. And he was quite good at Space Invaders back in the day. He's lost his touch, unfortunately. In fact, he's pretty much lost his touch with everything, but let's not get into that. His tactic was always to make a gap in the phalanx that you could then sort of hide in, and they couldn't hit you, and then sort of reduce the edges down. Plus, that gives you the advantage of being able to hit the UFO a bit easier. And that's just shoot at them. There's not really much you can do in terms of efficiency. Oh, I think I might have done that badly. Fortunately, the Tic Tacs can be shot out of the air, which is fine. Alright, and ba 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 ba. It's a shame there's no level on this where it is just a full-on phalanx. 6x5, I want to say? Was it 11x5? Something like that. I know it's 5 up. I can't remember how many it is across. It's definitely not 6. I don't know where I got that from. Might be 6 on the Atari version. Atari version that's actually pretty damn good and playable. It's surprising. I thought it was going to be a piece of junk, but it's not. It's actually very, very good. Makes me wonder what the heck they were doing to produce that piece of junk Pac-Man game on Atari. But you know, when I say it's really good, I don't mean it's the version you should play, because no, not a chance. If you want to play any version, I would suggest Space Invaders Pocket, because it includes all the early arcade versions of the game, which is great. It's exactly what you want. Or Space Invaders Extreme, because that's just brilliant. But it's not really the original game. I don't know if I'd recommend this version as such, mainly because you can't really get hold of it very easily. I'm very lucky to have a big box copy of it, but it was it's one of them funny things. It was really, really difficult to find. Eventually I managed to find a copy in the UK, and it was stupidly cheap. So it just goes to show that just because something's rare doesn't mean it's valuable. Or at least worth a lot of money. Although, let's face it, everything is worth what its purchaser will pay. So, and it happens a lot on the Big Box PC Game Collectors group. You get a lot of people saying, "Oh, what's this worth?" And I just think to myself, it's worth whatever you think it's worth. Why bother putting a price on a video game? And this is the stupidity of game collecting in general, because I mean, I collect games because I love games. I like playing games, and I like talking about games. That's kind of video game historian, if you will. But there's the sort of people that just collect games for the sake of, oh, I'm going to sell this one day. They keep them all sealed, and they get that... oh, this flipping boss. I forgot about this damn boss. This boss wouldn't be so bad if it didn't take so long to take it out. Yeah, they get that stupid flipping... what's that site? Where you send your games in and they grade them and they give them like an A+ or whatever, and they say, oh, it's top quality this. You get a nice gold sticker for your game, and you put it in a plastic box. It's like, well, yeah, that's all well and good, but how do I play it? Can't play it while it's in a plastic box in plastic wrap, can I now? Yeah, people kind of miss the point. And I can understand from one perspective, you do kind of want a few perfect specimens of games because of the historical aspect. But man, they're made to be played. So goddamn, get them out of the stinky boxes. Play the damn things, because you're not special by having a stinking game in your shrink wrap in a plastic box. Because you paid some sado flipping 50 quid to stick a stupid sticker in it and put it in a plastic box. Makes me mad. if you've ever watched Toy Story 2, that is the sort of person you are. You drive to work when work is across the road. That was a sentence. Anyway, this is another of my favourite power-ups from the game. It is freaking-tastic because it's one of my favourite things to do in video games. I'll just screw efficiency. It's more fun to do this. Ready? And pew! Yeah, I like ramming into things in video games. Now, that's not the only reason I like this level. I just really like the design of the aliens on this one. The colours are fantastic. The shape is cool. I actually did a drawing of one of these for Inktober, which I will get up on screen. In fact, I might as well get it up now. Why ever not? Where are we? Instagram.com. Oh dear, I'm not going to be able to find it now, am I? Oh no. It goes to show how much I post on Instagram. Where is it? Huh. There it is. How am I going to get this up now? Window capture. Is it going to pick up Firefox? Yeah. There it is. Yay, that's my drawing of a Venus alien. There we go. I also did the green alien. Yeah, I'm really proud of that. But anyway, enough of that. If you want to go and follow me on Instagram, you can do. It's a pretty good account. I do a lot of drawings. Anyway, let's get back to the game. There we are. Oh, it occurs to me I didn't do the transition. I'm flipping. What a dummy. Right. There's the Venus alien, look. And there's the green alien. Hooray for me, I'm good at drawing. And back to the game. There we are. Nice little reprieve for you. Where's my flipping game gone? There it is. Lost the window because it's not got an icon. Of course, this game, I will just mention it, is running. This is the original version. It's not like a dodgy hacked version or anything. This is just the version off the disc. And it's running with DigiVoodoo, which is a fantastic piece of software. Great for running old DirectX based games that just won't run on modern systems properly. Man, the tank to kamikaze is so good. And if you time it right, you can go up and then go down and kill a few on the way down as well. And yeah, it's running in a window. And of course, this game isn't designed to run in a window because this is before the days when people put proper options in PC games. Pretty rare to find a game with actual like window mode. Normally it was just a command line switch, which was pretty bogus, if you ask me. Also, you'll notice, in fact you may not have noticed, but I'll just point it out anyway. The tank kamikaze, or the kamikaze dudes, if you hit them once, then you get a grey blob. If you hit them again, you get another grey blob. So you get two for the price of one, which is really good. It doesn't work all the time, of course, as you just discovered, but... Oh, balls. Wrong way. What a dum-dum. Works most of the time, though, and that'll do for me. Also, power-ups don't proc on motherships, so you can't fire a diagonal burst and hope to hit all the motherships. Just doesn't work like that, it goes right through them. I'm interested by this tank. How many rockets can it fit in its cargo hold? Rockets that are bigger than it is. Its whole hull? Is that? Does tanks have hulls? A little interesting piece of trivia for you. Well, interesting being a relative term there. original game didn't have a tank in it. It did not. Oh, yeah. Got a bit cheeky there. Got a bit cocky and it didn't pay off. Now I'm stuck with that stinking double shot. I've got to try and get a double shot because the boss on this level. Bit of a pain in the arse. Right, can I do it? No. Yeah, what was I saying? Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked by Venusians. Stop it. Thank you. Yeah, original game did not have a tank, it had a laser base. That was the original terminology they used on the cabinet. So there you go. Also the original game, and this is a story that I've told many a time, but I'm going to tell it again. There was no colour in the original Space Invaders, not a jot. It was all black and white. Now you may be thinking, but I remember the original game having a green laser base. Yeah, laser base. Oh, I was hoping for a double shot. I need a double shot. Don't want to take on this boss without the double shot. Oh, that's max energy, not a double shot. Can't you? Don't you speak English, game? Ugh. Come on, double shot. That's a shield. And... oh, balls! This is not going very well. I'm doing terribly. Thing is, you get so used to having the double shot that you kind of grow complacent without it. Or with it. But there it is. I have, once again, retrieved my double shot. Just got to be careful now and don't die. Oh, max energy, please, Bob! God, I keep getting sidetracked by getting killed by aliens. Yeah. Oh, balls! Nice try. What was I saying? Yeah. You might be thinking, I remember it having a green laser base in it. And it did have a green laser base in it. However, the laser base itself was not green. It was the cellophane sheets over the game screen that was green. And they did it again with a later version of the game on the cocktail tabletop version, which had colours stretched across the whole of the game screen. So you had like rows of colours, and that's where the colour versions you see today, that's where they derive the colours from. There are also a lot of re-releases of Space Invaders. So I'm just gonna stretch me back a bit. Yeah, a lot of re-releases of the original Space Invaders that have the cellophane version included, but not the green and red version, which I find very interesting. And the cellophane version is hilarious because it they always display it like it's got flipping cellophane over it, which is a bit daft, I think. Why not just have it the colours, because that's how it would have originally shown up. But hey, I'm going to be honest, I've never seen actual cellophane Space Invaders in person, not the tabletop version, so I wouldn't know if it's accurate or not. I guess the people making the games, Taito, probably know better than I do, so I'll leave them to it. I'll maybe demonstrate what I mean. I'll maybe fire up Space Invaders for SNES and show you what that's all about. But yeah, look! Hey, it's Earth. Ooh! I don't know where on Earth. Maybe Tokyo? New York? It says park down there. Maybe it's Manchester. And something that I've just picked up on. I've kind of always known it was there. Oh, I need to get another pyramid blast to show you what I mean. This music, by the way, very Vangelis inspired. Sounds like his score for Chariots of Fire a little bit, doesn't it? At least that's what it reminds me of. Oh, balls. Right, let's get the pyramid blast. Watch the rocket that comes out. It's like when you've got the fire arrows on Age of Empires. Except they don't look like fire arrows, they just look like arrows being fired backwards, which is brilliant. I'm sure, once again, I had another point, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, these Earth things, not only are they annoying as hell, because they keep reproducing, but there is another reprieve whereby when they do reproduce, they give you another blob of power-up colour. Pretty good. It means they're not completely insufferable. By the way, can you hear the police radio? And yet, where are the police? The streets are just dead. Which makes me wonder, is... who's the space invader here? Is it the aliens or is it me? Yeah, the big question of the day. Who is the bad guy in this game? I think there's an essay in that somewhere, folks. Right, let's clear some flipping sides here, because like I say, now that was a pretty traditional phalanx, Space Invaders. But yeah, it's the same sort of tactics, but you don't feel like it should be, because I don't know, I feel a lot more powerful in this game than I did in the original, just because everything explodes. It's all about the visual, the feedback that you get. And there's a lot more explosions, the sound effects are a lot more meaty, especially, I mean, when you hit these earth things, these splitters, they sound like an apple being crunched up. It's amazing. It's a great little sound effect. Right, this guy's going to split to 3 if I can ever hit him. I think it's, I think what happens if there's quite a few of them left, they split and they're going a bit faster, and then you manage to get one to split into a few, they start slowing down again. I'm pretty sure, which I think is hilarious. Ugh. I should stop looking at the UFOs. Shave off the sides, there we go. And then bam! I'm surprised, normally Earth is like a massive life sink for me, but not today. It's been Venus actually. Venus has been the killer. Right, I want to take a... oh, well, so much for that plan. I was wanting to take a Pyramid Blast with me. Oh! Just to make this bit a bit easier. And then... pew! And then... oh, balls, I missed! How can I miss? Right, it's okay. Yeah, this level's a lot harder than it looks just because they reproduce. And this here is the hardest boss in the game. Recognise this guy? He's not... his difficulty isn't so much in his gameplay as such, although that is quite difficult. You've got a lot of stuff to dodge. A lot of very large, screen-filling stuff to dodge. It's just because he's so flipping hard to hit. Right, here we go. Oh yeah, and the building obscures the screen, which means you can't see where the lasers are going. I think that seems to be the tactic, just to get him to throw it, and then throw it somewhere where you're not, and then you're alright then. Yeah, I did pretty good there, didn't I? What's my hit percentage? 112, yeah. I wonder what the quickest somebody to complete this game is. Anyway, this is the worst level in the game. Let's find out why. Oh yeah, well, oh, the D-pad again, I nearly got shot. On Mercury, that would have been embarrassing. Yeah, first of all, the level's kind of uninspired. I'm thinking that they probably did this last minute. And they were like, oh, we forgot about Mercury, guys. So the music is bunk, the level is uninspired, the enemies don't even have a unique death sound effect, and this is the power-up. Are you ready for this crap? Wow. Yeah, this is a disappointment. The background's nice, but I suppose the background is a separate team altogether, isn't it? They would have been doing like major 3D assets, cutscenes, stuff like that. There are cutscenes in this game. They're a bit crap, but the end cutscene's actually pretty cool. I do like that. The thing is, it's impossible to... like, you have to know where the silo attack's going to come out, roughly. But even then, it's kind of difficult to aim it. I mean, I managed to get 2 power-ups there just by blind luck. Yeah. It was pretty cool because I think I first discovered Mercury actually existed when I did my video series years ago. Kind of cool. You can only play it if you play on the expert difficulty. Now, I'm not sure what expert difficulty changes other than the fact that you play Mercury. But I don't know. I guess maybe it changes the spawn rate of double shots. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe the invaders fire faster. I don't know. You'd have to compare two very similar looking bits of gameplay and work it out. It's a bit like working out how Ghouls and Ghosts easy mode differs from normal mode. Because as far as I can tell, it flipping doesn't. Sorry, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, that is. I should specify. 2 different games. Fortunately, Mercury doesn't take too long to finish. It's just a level. It's not a special level. It's a bit like Tony Hawk's Underground 2, the extra characters, like the bonus characters. You've got that guy who rides the mechanical bull, and you've got the guy on his weird Segway thing. And they're just like, well, okay, sure, I'll play these. They're not much fun, but hey. Whatever. I've got to do it, so I might as well enjoy it. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. We are going to play that someday. That is a good game. It's a good game, but man, the story mode. That last level is tough. Although I've done it twice now, I think. I've done it twice all the way through, and I think I did it once on normal difficulty and once on sick difficulty. And yeah, pretty damn tough to finish that last level. It takes a lot of... basically it's all memorising. But we'll talk about that more, I suppose, when we eventually play it. I believe I will be playing the PC version though, because it's mainly because I can change the music on it. Although that's a bit of a difficult spot, isn't it? Because Tony Hawk's full of licensed music, which means it's going to get content ID'd. Not that it matters, because you know YouTube don't want to monetize my videos anymore. Because may I just complain a little bit? The monetization bit, right? I never made too much money off YouTube, but I was making a nice little bit of change from a specific video or two, and I was pretty happy with it. I had a Walking with Dinosaurs video that I was making a lot of views and made quite a bit of money off. Not bill paying money, of course, but you know, I could afford new computer components with it if I kept it going. That would have been great. But no, because of PewDiePie and his mates, all this stupid behaviour, smaller channels had to bite the bullet on that one, which means we couldn't get monetized anymore unless we have 1,000 subscribers or more. Well, gee. Oh, by the way, world's crappiest boss. So I've got to get 1,000 subscribers and a whole bunch of watch minutes on my videos, which, I mean, if I really put the time and effort into it, I've no doubt I could probably do. But that's not the point. The point is, my videos were monetized, and I was making damn sure that I could monetize them, you know, using royalty-free music and making sure that I had the rights and everything. I mean, not all of my videos, but I mean, sometimes companies are quite lenient with that stuff. Whatever. For the most part, they don't seem to care. So whatever. But I was there, and I was making sure I was doing everything above board and making a little bit of change. Great. PewDiePie and Logan Paul and all them flipping idiots, they come along with their stupid videos of corpses in the woods and anti-Semitic behaviour and all this crap. And we have to flipping take the blame for it, and they just happily make millions every day still. Flipping Logan Paul being he's a proper jerk, and yet he gets to go and box with people and have fun and live the life of Riley. It's not right. Why? And there's idiots out there that praise these people and watch the videos, like everything they do, get them to billions of subscribers. And she's like, come on. Can you not tell basic human decency? It's like that. Well, it's not as bad as that Daddy 05 business, but let's not get into that. That's just disgusting, man. Let's just play some Space Invaders. We're at the last level now. Alien level 1. We've taken the fight to them. Ah! And I got hit by a bullet I could barely see. Yeah. This is the last level, and I also didn't know this existed. But it's pretty damn cool, isn't it? You get to sit on a... Now, is it an original cabinet? That's the big question of the day. I'm not sure, because I'm pretty sure... well, I must just say I have played this particular cabinet. It's at... There is one at the Media Museum in Bradford. Sorry, Science Plus Media Museum. Yeah, very good. Cheers, London. Yeah, that one has buttons to move left and right, but I'm pretty sure the original had a stick. So, it's interesting that they've got this. Sorry, I'm really finding it difficult to see anything, just because the background is so busy. You've got yellow enemies on a yellow back, and you've got pink enemies on a pink background. It's not good. I have to say, as cool as this level is, and even the music in the background is pretty good. You've got the original music, which is important because Space Invaders was probably the first game to have music. First video game, I should specify. There were games before video games. Crying out loud. Will I get hit by that? No, apparently not. But the enemies are a bit better. They actually do something this time. But their power up is still a bit weak. I don't know why it is what it is. It should be well, I don't know what could it be. I think it should be a ghost chip that fires with you for a brief period. Whatever you fire, it fires them as well. But as it stands, I mean, there's probably loads of patterns here that I'm missing, but I can't see them because this background is just ridiculously busy. Right, let's have a think about this. I'm not sure what I would do here, I guess. You see, I can't hit these guys because of the bunkers. Who put the bunkers there? Right, let's do that. And then I guess do that. And then... I'm not sure what else now. Bit of a puzzle. I guess the best thing to do, if you want to play this game really efficiently, get a picture of all 120 levels, I want to say. No, it'd be 100 levels, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it is 100 levels. Oh god, I keep losing my train of thought. This game takes a bit more concentration than it looks like it does. What am I saying? Oh my god, I've completely forgotten what the hell I was saying. What was I talking about? No idea. No, completely lost it. I'm going to watch this back when I do the highlight later on of export to YouTube, and I'm just going to be like, damn it, when I keep talking about that. Well, whatever. It's gone now. Sorry. Probably very interesting. But yeah, this is actually requiring quite a lot of my concentration, just because like I keep saying, can't see a damn thing. Oh, you can shoot the bullets out of the sky. That's good. Because you couldn't with the Martians, could you? And they had the same shaped projectile. Why does the time stop keep coming up between rounds? What good's that? Oh, that was close. Oh well. Obviously wants me to use this stupid Radiant Burst. Not happy about that. It's a crap power-up. It's a crap power-up on an otherwise perfectly good level. Nice. By the way, there is really no reason to pick up the shield once you've got one, or the double shot once you've already got one, because it doesn't give you any points, which is unusual, isn't it? You always think that in older games like this, power-ups, I mean everything you do usually gives you points, but not in this case. How did I manage to get two? Did two UFOs spawn at once in just then? I'll have to watch that back and find out. And here we go, here's the final boss. Hey. Well, that was useful. You fired bullets upwards then. Well done. Yeah, he's a bit crap, this boss. The main difficulty comes from, well, the fact that he just gets smaller and smaller. It becomes harder to hit. But again, this is kind of similar to something they do in Space Invaders Extreme. The bosses are quite a bit different, of course, but they all take the form of the original invaders. They're just made up of little squares that you have to hit, and then there's a yellow square in the middle that you have to hit a few times and then they die. This one obviously a little bit different, and I would have preferred the Extreme style, but Extreme hadn't been invented yet. But yeah, bit of a basic boss, but you know, it's a bit of fun in it. Bonus level, I suppose. There it is. Alien Homeworld. It's 80s, that's depressing. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. If you were going to do a proper speedrun of this game and play it like seriously, you would have to take a picture of all there is a levels completed thing now. Let's just watch the cutscene. But yeah, you'd have to take a picture of all 100 levels, study them, and try and work out what the optimal pattern was. You'd also have to base it on what you end up with from the previous level, wouldn't you? By the way, cutscene, no consistency. Hey! I will just point out a little bit of attention to detail there, though. Did you notice that the scan lines were vertical? Yes, that's because the monitor was mounted vertically in the arcade cabinet. A lot of old games did that. Up until, I want to say around 86, 87. Here we go. Ready for the plastic people. Who's that guy? Action Man! Yeah! Or G.I. Joe, depending on where you're from. There goes the red arrows. That's red arrows, not red arrows. Oh, but look. You know what I say, though? The cutscene has got quite high production value. It's incredible. This cutscene, right? If you watch my Space Invaders documentary on YouTube, I cover a game called Space Invaders Evolution on the PSP, and that has a cutscene in it, and it is just dreadful. This one's proper quality, isn't it? I mean, I know it's only short, and I know it's kind of cheesy and a bit 90s CGI, but flipping hell, it's quality, isn't it? For a low-budget, niche PC game that basically nobody was going to play. I know it's Space Invaders, that's a big title, but who remembers this game? And yet, this is the quality of cutscene we're dealing with. Very, very, very impressive. Even got shadows and stuff, man. I know shadows, come on, there's something basic in it, but you'd be surprised. Game over, yeah, good. You rock. Try the new maniacal skill level in the options menu. Oh, yes. Oh, I didn't get as high a score as I did last time I played, which will have been when I made the documentary, I guess. Ah! I'm sure there's a screen that tells you how many levels there are, but I must have missed it. But yeah, it's something like highest level, and well, whatever. There's 100 levels about. No, I started the game again, damn it. It's very twitchy and very, very over-responsive. Let me just show you something now. So this is what you get for completing the game on normal difficult balls. Look at all these saved games I've got. What are they all about? Huh. Yeah, if you complete the game on normal difficulty, then you get to play classic mode. Are you ready? This is without a doubt the worst. It's amazing. You get this fantastic 3D Space Invaders. I mean, it's known it's the best game ever made, but clearly they sort of know the source material. And yet, then you're presented with this garbage as the classic mode. And if you're not sure what it's supposed to look like, I'm going to fire up the... I may go for the PS1 version, actually. There's a bit more to it. It's a little bit more accurate. But yeah. Oh yeah, the bunkers. The bunkers are just one solid object until you shoot them enough. And then they just disappear. Good, innit? What a load of crap. But anyway. I'm just going to quickly show you what the maniacal version is like. We're going to play the whole thing in maniacal mode someday. Don't know when, but someday. Shut up. Oh, it started again. Oh wait, no. That's what we want. Ready? Whee! Whee! So, not only do you move really fast, your rockets fly really fast. Faster than the power-ups, in fact. And you get double shot by default. So, one day I'm going to play the whole game like this and see if I can actually do it. And I'm curious as to if it actually unlocks anything more. Because I doubt... I mean, what are the chances, right? What are the chances that anybody else in the world has played this game enough to A, unlock the maniacal difficulty, and B, play the whole game with it on? And no doubt there's some YouTube video where somebody's done it already, but if I can be the first, then that'd be pretty damn swell. And yeah, there'd probably be a reason why I was the first to do it, let's face it. I just want to see. Right. The last enemy doesn't seem to be that much faster to me. Oh, it's so hard to aim. That's going to be the hardest bit anyway. We'll worry about that. Probably next stream I'll try it. If it's either going to be Blood or it's going to be this in maniacal mode. But we shall move on from this now. Let's go. A very appropriate intermission screen there. Ah, no, leave me alone. Quit the damn game. Let's fire up Made Nothing. Now, this makes me sad. I could... Should I try it? I'm going to try it. Yeah, start of a remote. No. That was not worth my time. I don't know why I even bothered. Yeah, I was going to try my capture card and actually play it on real hardware. That would have been great. I would have played the well, I probably would have played the SNES version actually, just because I don't know. I think it's a little bit better personally, but they're both the same game. Oh well, let's emulate. Don't like emulating anymore. And yet, it is the fate. Your pain must be destined. Can I make it a bit bigger? Short answer no, long answer no. Let's just get that going. Zoom. Yeah, my capture card software has died a death. Like it always does. But here we go. D3 Publisher. This is Simple 1500 series, The Invaders, Space Invaders 1500. Oh, sorry, no. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. This isn't Space Invaders 1500. This is The Astronaut. No, I can't play that. That's for a future stream. I'm going to play that on real hardware. That is one that's... Because I have a copy of that. I actually have a genuine copy of that. My God, one of the few games that I really have a actual copy of. Rare, but happens. on occasion. Hey, you know what else I've got a real copy of? Yeah, D3 Publisher, yeah. Taito! Here it is. Simple 1500 series, volume 73, The Invaders, Space Invaders 1500. Yeah. I can't read it. I know that one is normal mode. Okay. Let's... nice little bouncy effect. Let's go the original stand-up mode for the time being. I'm not actually sure how you're supposed to get back to the menu. Vibration? Why is that in such a strange typeface? Well, yeah, this is what Space Invaders is supposed to look like. I've not been keeping count, so... yeah, I'm not going to get the 300 points from the UFO. Oh, I could try. Pretend I've been keeping count. This is the problem. I can't talk while I'm trying to remember how many shots I've fired, but I think I'm on the right amount now. Maybe. Boom! Ah, poor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, this is what Space Invaders is supposed to look like. A far cry from that ridiculous classic mode from the PC version. Disgusting. And this is the PlayStation 1. Oh, why can I keep getting 100? What's going on there? Am I miscounting? 6, 7, 8. Might be 16. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come on, UFO. Anytime this month. Come on, UFO. I don't know what the UFO spawning rules are. I don't know if it's does it is there a specific spawn pattern? Does it not spawn after? Oh, that was stupid. Anyway, yeah, I just want to point out something here because this is a good demonstration of it. Something that doesn't actually happen in MAME either unless you set it up very specifically, which I don't have it set up for. And there's a reason why you don't play Space Invaders in MAME. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got the background. I've lost count. I was going to try it being smart and counting while talking. No. I may... That may be 22, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, this one's got the background on it. And you'll notice that the invaders are sort of... well, all the graphics aren't exactly solid. They're all sort of on a background. There is a reason for that. Because not only was... the monitor vertically mounted, it was also displayed in reverse. So what we're seeing is a reflection of the game projected onto a background, because that's how you did it back in the day. Obviously you couldn't have such rich painted backgrounds back in 1978, so you just had to improvise. It's a bit like when you watch an old cartoon and it's got the cells and then it's got the painted background. It's kind of funny, but it's almost a similar technique. It's just making the best use of the resources you have available. By the way, a lot nicer playing it with a D-pad. You can rock it back and forth. It's a bit easier. You'll also note that right, this explains it. So yeah. You'll note that the bunkers and the laser base are both green, and anything in that area goes green. You'll notice the invaders' bullets go green when they get down into the bottom, sort of 6th of the screen, I guess. I'm not doing very well because I'm talking while trying to play Space Invaders. Not a winning combo. And the UFO, it's not terribly well realised on this version, but it is supposed to be kind of a bright red colour. And that's that sort of area. It's pink on here. I'm not really sure why it's so pink. Maybe it's just mixing with the blue background and that's how the PlayStation's interpreting that. Who knows? I'm dead. But that's also cellophane, and because it's reflected, you don't see the cellophane strips, you just see what's going through it. Brilliant piece of design. Now, how do I get back to the menu? Is it possible? Ah, there we go. I thought there was a way. If we go on to this version, this does a much better job of demonstrating what the tabletop cellophane version looks like, because that had it stretched over the front of the screen rather than, and this wasn't reflected. It was just what you saw was what you get. Pretty basic, really. But then afterwards, there was this other colour cocktail version, which is the same sort of dealio, but you've got the backwards thing and you've got the reflection again, so you've got much richer, crisper colours. Now, the problem here is that I've never actually played. The only version of Space Invaders I've played in real life is the stand-up cabinet version with the painting in the background, which is kind of a shame. And I do really want to go to... I want to go to one of them Space Invaders bars and them specific arcades in Japan, but I don't know if they still exist. However, I don't doubt that there exists a arcade in Japan that's got all these various versions of Space Invaders, and if not, then hell, I'm going to open an arcade one day. I'm going to have all these Space Invaders. All of them. No, I will just mention as well, something that I've noticed. A lot of arcades seem to have sort of repro Space Invaders cabinets, which I find a bit bizarre. It's very rare that you'll come across an actual original. In fact, the one at the Centre for Computing History, which is a little bit disappointing, it's clearly a MAME cabinet, and there's two reasons for it. The first is that they've got the interpolation switched on and they've forgotten to turn that off, so it's not got the integer scaling and it looks all fuzzy and horrible. Not great. It doesn't look all crisp like this. I'm going to start the game because it's getting a bit boring just watching it. So yeah, they've got it all fuzzy. But also, the game... you see, MAME is almost... It's too good at emulating it. What I mean by that is it's... when it emulates this game, it emulates the sound chip without the original bug that it had. And it had a bug in it. I'm not sure of the ins and outs, to be honest, but I know that the iconic Space Invader sound effects are due to a bug in the original sound chip. And MAME emulates it so well that it eliminates the bug, I believe. Something along those lines anyway. Now you can mitigate it but with recorded samples, but the newest version doesn't support samples. And the older version with the samples, oof, they are some low quality samples. I don't know how they managed that, but it's pretty rough. It's like listening to Space Invaders through a sock. So, yeah, MAME not the perfect way to play Space Invaders, and then you come across these ridiculous repro cabinets that've got MAME in them, and you just think, come on! Speaking of repro MAME cabinets, I would like to express some complaints. You see, around here, there seems to be quite a big scene around making your own custom arcade cabinets, and every time I go to the Retro Games Fair, there's always at least 2 stalls of people selling their own arcade cabinets that they've made, and they've got MAME on them. Or Final Burn Alpha or whatever. Basically, they've got this... well, I'll talk about all the flaws, but first of all, let's just talk about what they are. So the Form Factor is kind of a bar-top arcade cabinet. Pretty cool idea, so you can get it and then you can just have it on your table, your kitchen counter, you can have it in your game room, on a desk, and it doesn't take up too much room. It's nice, compact, and it still has 2 players controls, so you can sort of huddle around it. Pretty cool idea. Problem is, the first issue that you see, and this is something that I noticed when I was in the Press Start gaming place in Leeds, which is like a very, very tiny arcade sort of place where they've got a few different consoles set up. pretty cool, but they've got these dodgy arcade cabinets. Anyway, I noticed this when I first went in there and I wanted to play some of the cabinets. You start them up and they've got maybe 1,000 games on them. Maybe more, I don't know. They've just got this whole dump of games. It's like they've gone on to pick any MAME dump list. They've just grabbed that whole torrent, dumped it on their MAME cabinet. Plus, I mean, they've always got Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Edition on for some reason. Which is, I just find it very bizarre. So they've got all these games, and they are in no order whatsoever. You've got, I mean, maybe they're in order of system, but it's very unclear because you've got Street Fighter 2 and all them, and then later on, further down, you've got Super Street Fighter 2 and all of them. But then in and amongst your King of Fighters games, you've got Metal Slug. Now you'd think, oh, maybe they're grouping by SNK games, but then you've got like flipping Capcom games halfway through them. Not Street Fighters, the other ones like I can't think what I saw now. Maybe was it Ghouls and Ghosts that I saw? Something like that. So they're just in a completely random and bizarre order that makes no sense to the average layman. Not what you want, because it's a crap user experience. Not that the UI helps, because it looks like a early 2000s website. It's all 3D, dodgy CGI and weird typefaces. I came across one actually in the Geek Retreat in Leeds. There's a pretty good arcade scene in Leeds, isn't there? Yeah, Geek Retreat in Leeds, and they've got this multi-game arcade cabinet. Not as many games, in fact, very, very few games on there, which is kind of refreshing because you get so used to seeing millions of games that when you only get a handful, it's kind of like, whoa, okay. Mostly Capcom games on them, actually. No Street Fighter, though. But that, I just remember this. When you choose a game, it's got this really horrible silver pointing arrow, and it just looks like all them crappy real arcade games I used to play when I was little, and some of which I've covered on the YouTube channel. My God, it's so depressingly dated. And I know it's an arcade cabinet, but come on, at least make it look au fait to the era that you're emulating, and not just some bunk that you found down the back of a designer's sofa. So that's the second crap point. Well, no, we're still on the first one, aren't we? So the games have no rhyme or reason. Let's just start again, because why not? No rhyme or reason for the games. They just dump any old crap on there instead of properly curating them. Which was what was so great about the SNES Classic, but we'll... yeah, that's... yeah. The second problem is the controllers. You've got... You see, they claim that they use these proper quality Sanwa arcade parts, but I very much doubt that. If they are proper Sanwa parts, then they've been through a flipping meat grinder or something, because, man, they are so loose. They're loose, they're not clicky at all. It's bad stuff. Low quality, very loose. You can't properly pull off a... Well, I mean, put it this way, I tried playing Tekken Tag Tournament on one of them. My God, it was an ordeal. And I know Tekken's not... Sorry, my nose keeps getting blocked. It's not big on like the quarter circles or the left and right stuff, and there's a few of them, but it's more about the button pressing. But even then, the button's just squishy. Not good. So you're trying desperately to play these games and wrestling with the controls. It's even worse, because then I went on another one, and it had an even worse controller, and this guy was struggling like hell playing Mortal Kombat. And I thought, oh, go on then, I'll have a whack at it, because I've been playing Mortal Kombat recently. I'll give it a go on an actual stick. Yikes, I could not do Raiden's flying forward to shouting move, whatever it's called. That one. Because the joystick was just a piece of junk, and I could not beat the first character at all. It was impossible. I didn't even attempt. Well, no, I did attempt to do his fireball, and my god, no way. No way, Jose. So yeah, that was a non-starter. But it highlights the issue, I think. Oh. Maybe this one actually has hardware colour rather than cellophane. Anyway. What I'm saying is that... and final thing. This is the big one, and it really, really, really puts me off when things do this. I mean, I'm noticing it a little bit here. No proper scaling. Now, when you play Metal Slug, and I may just fire up Metal Slug quickly just to demonstrate what I mean. Or maybe Ghouls and Ghosts. Just something that's got decent graphics. When you play Metal Slug, let's just use that as an example. You've got this fantastically beautiful, very, very... I mean, it's one of the best looking games ever made, Metal Slug. It's got this fan-freaking-tastic pixel art. Very, very well designed. You know, it's been put together with such purpose, and you just think, man, that is like a painting. And then you've got these chumps who come along and they put Metal Slug on the crappy MAME cabinets, and they can't run it properly because it just slows down everywhere, which he didn't do on the original Neo Geo, might I add. Not that I've ever played on a Neo Geo, I just know from word of mouth. And it scales it wrong. And it just looks like somebody's been at it with a hammer and chisel. I mean, if you're lucky, if you're very lucky, they'll either have a screen that is correct. Well, okay, we'll get into the screens in a second, but if you're lucky, then they'll have a screen that's at least the correct vertical height. So, you know, you might be lucky enough to get a proper integer scale. But most of the time, no way. You get fuzziness, you get software interpolation. It just looks rank. I wish people had stopped doing that because it's bad. Interpolation is, well, no, interpolation itself isn't bad. You know, it's done to a very good extent on the Super NT, for example, to reduce stair stepping and stuff like that, shimmer. And if it's done in moderation, great. But when it makes your whole game look fuzzy, not my scene. Not in the slightest. I would much prefer crisp pixel art, but it's better to have that than it is to scale it without interpolation and without integer scaling. Hoo boy! That is just rough. And yeah, it's doing it ever so slightly in this game that I'm noticing. It's not perfect, but I imagine that's an issue with the actual game rather than the emulator. Let's just shut this down. Let's fire up Ghouls and Ghosts quickly. I'll just change games. Hey, what can I say? I really do like Ghouls and Ghosts. It's a fantastic piece of game. In fact, let's do Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Just because I can. Where is... hang on. Super Famicom. And because this is the... Oh, I've only got the European ROM. Oh, no, I haven't. I've got the Japanese one. The proper one. Yes, nice. I actually own the Japanese one as well. And if I could play it on my Super NT, I would. But my capture card is a piece of crap. So, nah. And let's, of course, switch the game over before I just record an hour of the Starfield. Not what anybody wants. Yes, I have made that mistake before. Not a fun mistake to make. Don't do it. Right, there we go. So, yeah, we've got some great pixel art here, and this emulator does a good job of scaling it. So you get to see what it looks like when it's properly crisp. Let's just have a look at the video emulation. What does this do? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that... oh, no, it's blurred it a little bit so it looks like it's on a CRT. Actually, I quite like that, but let's turn that off. Video shader. Let's do it. How disgusting does that look already? I don't know if you can really appreciate it, but already I can see that there's some issue there. So let's turn that off, and already it's nice and crisp again. That's a decent CRT filter, isn't it? That's just curves the thing, edged it. Oh, boy. That's good, isn't it? Scan lines. I wonder what it looks like with scan lines. That's not bad, is it? Although, they're not... Are they done properly? That looks like there's too many scan lines there for the picture. Doesn't look bad though. But yeah, let's just leave it on none. And whoever recorded this demo does not know how to play the game. Although somehow they managed to get hit twice. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Let's play the game ourselves. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, the point I'm making is that they make a right hash of the video scaling, and then that's not getting onto the screens because the units that I was playing with. Is there going to be a weapon here? Oh, bow and arrow, not what I want. I think a couple of the units had they committed the cardinal sin, you see. Oh, boy. I didn't do that very well, did I? At least I didn't get killed. Good. They committed the cardinal sin of having widescreen monitors. And that is not something you do when you're dealing with retro games. Ooh, that was good. Does it do extra damage, that? Oh, that was poor. Die, fireman. No, it's not a real fireman. It's... Oh, no! Speaking of fire... Ugh. Right, let's see what's in this chest. Probably a jester, yeah. Oh, balls! Oh! What the hell's going on here? Why did what? What happened there is the same as what happened in the demo. What's going on here? Is it on easy difficulty? What's going on? Have I got a dodgy ROM here? Can I die? Well, hey, this is going to be great. Yeah, let's just play this. I think I will have to find another ROM because this just... this is not going to be good for business. I mean, what's the point of playing Ghouls and Ghosts and not being able to die? Completely defeats the object. Yeah. Bear with me a second. That's not good. We can't do that. In fact, no, let's... Might as well just cut my losses playing actual Ghouls and Ghosts. Jibba-dibba-doo. Come on, name. Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, I don't know which... Yeah, let's play that one. Whatever. That one will do. Oh, better change the game again now. Just make sure it's scaled properly so I can actually... You don't have to watch it with borders. That's pretty much perfect. I like that. Game capture. Ugh. I never expected this to be like a quality stream. I just wanted to chill tonight, and that's what I've got. 3 years since. Yeah. Shut up. Oh yeah, I've set it up so it puts in tons of credits as well. Right. Oh, change the game. Ghouls and Ghosts. There we are. Perfect. Right. Yes, shut up. Oh, I can't double jump anymore. Anything in this chest? No, just the wizard. Oh man, this game is awesome. God. Widescreen monitors, yeah. Retro games, they either play on a vertically mounted 4x3 monitor. Well, actually no, not 4x3. Let me rephrase that. They don't play on widescreen monitors. That's the crux of the matter. You never get an old game, a game made before maybe 2001. That was weirdly said, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna say 2001 for that. Right, let's do this properly, because last time I played this I made a right hash of it. Alright, good. Yeah, 2001 sounds about right, in terms of timescale. Watch this. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Normally the vultures... Oh no, there they are, look. Hehehe, suckers. Yeah, it wasn't until later on when we actually got 16:9 widescreen monitors, by which point the arcades were basically dead. So, yeah, in arcades you wouldn't have had widescreen. And yet, you've got all these damn systems where they've got a widescreen monitor and it flipping scales to the widescreen, so it fills the whole damn screen. Who wants that? It just makes everybody look fat. It's like when you used to watch old tellies and it'd do it, and it'd scale the program. Well, no. Oh dear, what was that? When you were... Oh man. Where's that cutscene? Flipping hell. Not cutscene, checkpoint. Does this version give you like 1,000,000 checkpoints or something? Yeah, I think it's a problem, is this version. But yeah, well, I'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, you've oh, there we go. That was the cheeky leg hit. And there we go. That was an easy boss, wasn't it? Couldn't I get a nice catch? Oh no, not quite. Yeah, when widescreen tellies first became a thing, and then you watch a program and it wasn't obviously in widescreen, which so everybody looked really fat, and that's where I guess that's where the phrase "the camera adds 10 pounds." I guess that's where that came from, because of course it would do if you're stretching the image out horizontally. It just looks flipping stupid, wouldn't it? Oh no, I turned old. What a tragedy. I could still defeat the turtles. Brilliant. Technically tortoises, aren't they? Oh yes, I fell through. Of course I would. I knew I would. I really need to learn the pattern for these bridges, don't I? Oh god, scissor thing. Die. Yeah. But it is a problem because people do it with arcade cabinets, and of course it just looks dumb and stupid and wrong. The thing is, you don't just get it with arcade cabinets, you get it with official ports of games, like the Capcom collection that I mentioned earlier with Ghouls and Ghosts on it. Oh boy. You have to specifically turn that off in the settings, otherwise you just get this... Oh god, I got eaten. Eaten by the Sarlacc. Problem. Yeah, I'm not going to do very well, I don't think. Probably because I'm talking while playing. And yeah, that's never going to end well! Get away from me. Beast. There. Yeah, basically, the crux of the matter is, these arcade cabinets that people make, they don't do the research properly, which means they just do a half job, and it's not good, because what you end up with is... Oh, I keep forgetting about that! Ugh! It's been a little while since I played Ghouls and Ghosts last. And these bridges, I really do need to think about where I'm jumping here, because... Right, I get one jump... Oh no, I don't. Of course I don't. Because it's Ghouls and Ghosts. Why would I think it'd be easy? I really need to play the world version, because the USA version has too many... Weird to say, too many checkpoints. Right, can walk. Right, okay. Can I kill that thing at all? Probably. Probably very difficult though. Yeah, and then people get a skewed perception of what arcade games were like, and it don't make me very happy. Now, what's going to be in this chest? The magician, of course. Right, let's do this without dying this time, or getting hit by that stupid scissor thing. Right. Okay, yeah, so there's one there as well. So you can't jump straight away, but you also can't walk very far either. Ah! How did I thought I was dodging that. Right. Okay. Right, so there's two there. You just have to jump. You have to walk forward a touch and then jump. Right. Get rid of that thing. And then you can jump there. You need to walk forward a bit as well. Right, okay. I really need a picture of all these bridges. Right, I've got to be careful I don't jump right on top of... Ah! Did it again. Well, that was Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Go on then. Since I've got the credits, Mum gave me a nice handful of 10p's. I can keep playing for a bit. Right, I can jump. No. Right, can I kill that thing? Okay, I can't. Oh, you still die when you get there, so the monster actually does nothing. I thought I could escape him. Alas, alack, it is ghouls and ghosts. Right, walk forward one bit and then jump. Right. Right, okay. Right. Jump. Right, okay. I do need to walk forward a bit more there. Right. Walk forward. What? Okay. I just need to learn where they are. It's not... There's nothing wrong with falling off, as long as you don't fall off straight into the mouth of that stupid thing. Just like I'm not going to do, because I'm not going to jump on that bit right at the end. I'm going to inch forward, and there we go, you see. How do you get the chest to spawn then? There we go. Right. Oh, it's the magician. Nice shot, dude. Let's just do this right. There's a very tricky bit coming up in a second. Ah, no, it's come up already. That's good. I love this bit, actually. It's hilarious. This guy's a Red Arima, right? And he's there chucking skulls at you. They are a pain to fight because they swoop around. You can't catch them until they hit you. I mean, you can catch them eventually, but it takes a bit of doing. There's also a chest here somewhere that I've never worked out how to get. See what I mean, by the way, about too many checkpoints? I've no chance of getting... I mean, you just can't get any chests because you get a checkpoint and there's no chance of getting any because they're all behind you. There's Green Monster Mark II! Up the ladder with your stiff walking animation, damn it! Again, it's been a while since I played this. I'm a bit rusty. I'm not like Ben Cartledge who can do it really, really well. And the thing is, half this game is knowing what's coming. The other half is being able to execute. As they said on the Kane and Rince podcast, which I will continue to mention because it is such a great podcast and everybody should listen to it. Has even a passing interest in video games, discussion and insight, discourse. Anyway, this boss is kind of easy, except when you do that. Let's not be stupid. Let's just... Okay. Right. When I say it's really easy, I mean it's really easy when you've been playing the game and you're not talking about it while playing it. It's amazing how much more difficult games get when you're filming them. Ah, I thought I crouched then. Come on, Cerberus. Stop messing me around. Sack. Fortunately, you get your armor back when you get the key, which is great. I like how this has just turned into a Ghouls and Ghosts stream now. Oh look, we've got Gallagher enemies now. That's good. Capcom not being the people who made Gallagher, that was Namco, in case you're wondering. Oh no, don't give me the axe. Come on, at least give me the knife. Oh, and I got knocked into the goddamn axe. Ah! Now I'm stuck with this piece of junk. I mean, maybe it'll be useful. Oh! Oh, hold on. Salvation. The game was just taunting me. It had a knife all along. Right, what's in this chest? Is it anything good? No, it's a magician. Great. Oh! Okay. It's fine, I don't lose the knife. Yeah, game over. What a tragedy. Oh, I got another high score. How about... There we go. Good. This is some good pixel art. Yeah. Oh, and I actually spawn after that bit. That's good. Right, that's one chest. You've got to count the chests. It's a bit like Space Invaders. Got to do a lot of counting. So the first chest has, on this particular version of the game, the US version of the game, the first chest always contains a magician. The second, well, assuming you don't get hit, the first chest always contains a magician. The second one contains armor. So if you know where the chests are going to spawn, then you're doing pretty well for yourself. I like that fire, by the way. That's, you can tell it's clearly just put there to annoy you. Because it doesn't make any... It doesn't have any business being there. Hoi! And down here. I'm sure there was a chest. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so... Yeah, the first chest contains a magician. The second one contains armor! Haha! Thought you'd outsmart me, game. Oh no, please. The fire in this game is... It's the worst fire of the lot. It's so bad. It just falls at your feet. You can't hit anything with it. Right, you don't even need to open the chest, by the way. You just need to go past them and make them spawn. Hey! Right, on the thing, and then up here. Right, I'm doing well. Let's just charge this up for no particular good reason, because the magic for the knife is kind of useless in this, except when you get to the... What the heck happened there? Why wasn't the ghost facing the other way? Right, I'm going to do all my own work. I can't rely on the ghost. Yeah, I'm not keen on the magic for the knife in this. In Super Ghouls, it's a lot more useful because it's a massive dragon that comes out and destroys people. It's great. Oh, balls! Them flames, man, they're just so annoying. At least I've got the knife. At least, he says. I mean, there was no way. If I jumped there, you can just tell I would have managed to hit the lance by accident. I mean, I'm not even playing this properly. I don't know why I'm playing it. I'm just playing it. It's one of them things. Right, hup. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think in this particular version of the ROM, enemies drop weapons as well, and they don't in all of them, I want to say. But I think if you want the actual true challenge, of course you need to play the Japanese version. Such is the case with a lot of games. Right, we've made it past that. I don't know what actually comes next. I think it's... Oh yeah, it's just this weird cloud thing, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think it's much of a threat, to be honest. Yeah, whatever, man. Okay. I don't know how to fight this thing, to be honest. I've only got past it once, so I'm not really sure what the deal is here. Doesn't seem terribly threatening, though, as long as you know the pattern and where it's going. The rest of it's just getting out of its way. It's a bit like the Cerberus, actually, except a bit more so. It's got a weird name as well. I think if it... Well, yeah, I mean, come on. I just jumped into that one. That was pretty bad. Panic jumping is something you don't want to do in Ghouls and Ghosts. But you see what I mean, though? The checkpoint's too close. If I could go back to where I was, then not only would I get more practice at that awkward section, but I'd have a chance to get the gold armor as well. Right, don't panic jump. That is not what you want to do, because if you panic jump, don't know if you noticed, and if you're not aware, once you jump in this game, you're committing to it. You can't change direction. Super Ghouls is a bit... Right, okay. I can't hit him while he's doing that. Right, okay. Yeah, once you've jumped, that's it. You've committed to the jump, you can't do anything about it. In Super Ghouls, you can double jump, so you can sort of change your mind after the fact, which is... Right, okay, I don't know why I even bothered opening that chest. I knew what was going to be in it. Ah, die. Oh, the shield! I don't want the shield. Isn't it annoying when something appears in your path and you can't do what about it? I mean, the shield's not terrible, but I'd rather have the knife. What's the magic for the shield, actually? Is it anything decent? Oh. It's a wall! I mean, I've got the lance now. The lance undoubtedly has the best magic. It's like the iconic thing about Ghouls and Ghosts. My god! Who the hell are you guys, and why are you throwing crap at me? Go away. Don't you think I have enough to worry about? Die. Further death. Thank you. It turns into like a melted wax candle. That's horrible. These creatures are all disgusting. They remind me of lampreys. They're nasty, man. Ah, pigs. Well, I'll get my armor back at least. These things are difficult just because you very difficult to hit because they're always at weird angles. I can see the bow and arrow actually being useful here, which is weird. Of course, the bow and arrow isn't even in this game. Oh my god! You cannot do anything in this game without taking a hit from something. Look at all that cheese on the floor as well. God, look at all this cheesy cheese. Ugh. What's that all about? Oh, what's that? Get out of my way! I don't want you. Oh! I mean, that's good to know. Ugh. Short note, do not touch the walls. Oh my goodness, another checkpoint, but I want the chests. Right, we'll do one more life if I've got the credit still. We'll do one more life, or one more credit. Can I even get back up here? No, I can't. I'm stuck. Right, a chest there, that's fine. Can I get over it? I don't want to open it because it's just going to be a magician. Bad, weird hand, man. No. Ah! There's another chest there. However, I won't even be able to get it, will I? Game. So in some ways, having more checkpoints actually made the game a lot harder. I panic jumped then, you see. Right, I think... You don't even need to jump there, you just die. That's good. Right, so let's think about this. Right, and over that, right, and then left, and left again. Oh, that was good. Yeah. And there's this boss. This boss, which is a little bit awkward. You can just about hit it with the lance. Oh, I'm amazed I didn't get hit by that. He says. I got eaten. Right, this is a good spot to be. This is kind of where you want to be if possible. Of course, I can no longer do anything while I'm here now. Right, let's move. Take out that thing. Oh, at least try to take out that thing and fail miserably. Come on, Arthur. Right, there we go. 5 hits it seems to take with the lance. Right, that's good to know. Right, we're in the perfect spot again, so... Here we go. Oh, unbelievable. So much about perfect spot. Good grief. Well, yeah, let's just leave that there then. Good old Ghouls and Ghosts, eh? I think we should switch games now because I'm getting a bit frustrated with that, and I don't know, I'm not in the mood for it, to be honest. And I got pretty far in it, but yeah, not really feeling it, unfortunately, which is a shame. It's good, Ghouls and Ghosts, damn good game, a real winner in my book. Damakimura, that's the one you want to be playing. Not Ghouls and Ghosts, this dirty Ghouls and Ghosts business. Damakimura. Less checkpoints. More crazy stuff happening, but that's the way it's meant to be played. It's a bit like playing Halo on Heroic. You know what I think we should play? You know what I want to play? I want to play Metal Slug 6. Because that, my friends, is another stonker of a game. However, we do need to load a different emulator for that. Would you believe it? Because this game wasn't on the Neo Geo, it was on the Samate Atomiswave, which means your standard Neo Geo emulators ain't gonna fly for it. You need something a bit more specialised, like, for example, the Demule emulator, because I believe the Atomiswave is based on Sega hardware. Could be wrong there. Probably am. But I'm pretty sure it's got some ties with like the Dreamcast. And like the Naomi. But anyway, here we go. Metal Slug 6. I don't know if you've heard of Bitmap Books, but they were recently in touch with me because I was able to... Sorry. I put some screenshots of Metal Slug 6 on Moby Games, and they were like, hey, how the hell did you do that? And I was like, well, here you go. So, hashtag I'm helping. But here we go, this is Metal Slug 6, which I'm free play mode. I think I've also got the blood turned on. And amazingly, on the PS2 version, it's not turned on by default, which I just find it really odd. Like, this is Metal Slug. It's a game about warfare and guns and shooting people. I like how having guns in it is a point of... I mean, having blood in it is a point of contention. I'm going to be Tama, because he's a lad. Keep pressing the wrong button. I wonder if this is the only Metal Slug game without a tutorial at the start. Right. The first two levels, I think, of this are sort of reimaginings of the first two levels from Metal Slug 1. Down to the music. If you listen to both the music tracks, they're very... Well, I really do like the soundtrack of this game. That's one of the high points. But... yeah, the sort of remixes of the original Metal Slug themes, which is great. But of course with sort of the modern gameplay. Something that I don't like in this game as much as the other games is the announcer voice. He's not got quite the personality. It doesn't say, well, it doesn't say rocket launcher, which is a shame. If this game had that, then it'd be the perfect Metal Slug for me, but as it stands, it's only mostly the perfect Metal Slug. I just really like this version. I think it's to do with the fact that it's so difficult to get running. It took me ages to find a way to actually play this damn game, but thankfully I did. I did used to have the Metal Slug Anthology, by the way, and gave it to a friend. Never saw it again. Which is a shame, because it's a flipping expensive game. I don't know why I gave it to him either. It was like... I must have had a momentary downsizing. And it's the weirdest thing is, I gave this game to my friend because I wasn't playing it. Obviously I didn't realise the value of having a Metal Slug collection in your gaming library, but I'm just trying to remember if I even had a PS2 at that point. I must have got rid of it, I don't know. Although that's a lie, because I've always had a PS2. Since I first had one, I've always had a PS2 of some kind. And I've still got my old PS2 from back in the day. Let's get the Metal Slug down, there it is. But yeah, I gave my anthology to a friend, and then he must have just... I think he gave it away, which is the hardest pill to swallow, because man, that game's worth some money. I don't really know why either. It's not a great emulation. It has some serious slowdown issues, if I remember, and the controls are a bit iffy as well. But it does include Metal Slug 6, and I think it's the only official way of playing it outside of finding it in the arcades. And of course the separate PS2 version, which is Japan only. Iron Lizard, yay! Just what I want. Oh god, so much projectiles. Ah, you think you can get that past me, game? I'm going up here. Screw you. Right. Ugh, gotta be careful now. Yeah, so what the point I was trying to get at was the fact that maybe I like this game so much because it's sort of the forbidden fruit of the Metal Slug series. It is the hardest to play of the lot because it's never been re-released. It was only ever released once, and I think the Metal Slug Anthology was its only release in, I want to say the US and Europe. I'm not sure if it was in the arcades in the US. Of course it was in the arcades in Japan. It was on the Atomiswave, but... Oh, well I saved them all, but I didn't get all the loot. Which is a bit disappointing. And they all fell off while they were giving me their goods. Oh, I need to change the game, don't I? Whoops. Just pause it. Thank goodness for emulations, you can actually pause the game. Let's look 6. There it is. Oh, so I've still got all bosses on my flipping tags. Well, I don't know if I'll be doing all, but oh god, I forgot my controls for a second then. Ah! Fortunately, Tama has the innate ability to fix the Metal Slug while he's setting it, so if we just try and avoid trouble, then I'm sure all will be well. Of course, last time I was playing this, I managed to blow the Metal Slugs up by accident because I forgot what to set the controls to, basically. But yeah, as far as I know, this I'm pretty sure the anthology version was the only official way to play it in Europe. Are these guys going to give me any weapons? Because if I'm exchanging weapons, I kind of want to exchange the Iron Lizard because I don't like it very much. Right, there we go. There we go. Oh no, you don't. Get away. Can I even get in the slug now? Have I doomed myself? Yes, because I just died a stupid death. I hate it when I die a stupid death. Because I lost my weapons that I tried so hard to not have replaced, and now I've lost all my damn powers. What an idiot. Oh yeah, I forgot as well, if you hold down the fire button, you don't have to keep tapping it. That's good, isn't it? Let's just use up all the cannon on this. Oh yeah! My tank can jump. Can yours? Didn't think so. Yours isn't even a tank, it's a boring machine. Brown and boring, that's what it is. Look, all he can do is fire rocks at me. Maybe that was the boss on Mercury. Wow, that was poor. Look at that. I'm tempted to restart, actually, just because of that.
Mission complete.
But who cares at the end of the day?
Mission 2. Start.
And again, this is a reimagining. Well, this less so. It's just the music on this that's the same. Well, not the same. Sort of arranged. These guys have a lot of health, by the way. These big beard guys. I don't know what they're all about. Come on, I require the laser gun. Get away from me. The laser gun just tears through them, doesn't it? Thank you. Oh, and I got bullets for my laser gun. Nice. Brilliant. These guys don't seem to be making much sound. They're very quiet, these fellas. Oh, I got fire bombs as well. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. Wow. Have some fire, my friend. Oh, that was a disappointing fire animation. These guys seem to be based on the tribesmen from... Let's look, 5? Yeah, it was 5, wasn't it? That was the weird one. That was the darker and edgier one. Oh, balls! I didn't mean to pick that up. The drop shot's a piece of junk, and I've got barely any ammo for it as well. Look, Mars people. Oh god, I love Metal Slug though. This game's pretty good as well because you can switch weapons, so you can have 3 weapons at once, including your pistol. You can also do this. Yeah, if you want to melee attack specifically for whatever reason, you now have the option to. And if you crouch while doing it, hey, you get the little boxing glove, which is great. Right, I need to stop wasting my super powerful flame shot on these guys. Use the laser gun instead. I've got a ton of ammo. Hey, look, a Metal Slug donkey guy. These UFOs are a pain in it. In fact, the donkey is not much fun because he's so slow and he crouches every time you try and aim downwards. Okay, good. I can apparently repair the donkey. What's that all about? Yeah, this vehicle's just a pain in the ass. Don't know why they thought this was a good idea, but now it's got a cannon on it and it's even slower. I believe. Oh, I was gonna say I thought you had to. Oh, they're going too fast. Come back, guys. God's sake. It doesn't even give you any recognition at all if you don't go up to them and engage with them. I don't know if you notice as well, something about this game. Way no chance, sucker! Yeah. Oh, well now I've lost the vehicle, what a tragedy. Oh, there's the Ryu guy. The Hadoken guy. I can't remember his name. It's something like Kamushi Badoo. Yeah, that was racist, wasn't it? Sorry. Ah! Come back! Do you not want to be freed? It must be uncomfortable having that weapon in your pants. Is that a gun in your pants? So you're just pleased to see me? Yeah. Oh! I didn't even see that UFO there. And that Hiroshi guy is... what's his name? Hiro... something or other. I know it starts with hero to some capacity. It has hero in it. I know it's not Hiroshima because that's not a name. Let's try and survive on... how many credits do... oh no, it's free play, isn't it? Let's try and see how far we get with 3 credits. So we're on our 2nd credit now. And I'm having a lot of stupid deaths here, so... I mean, these UFOs, I just need to avoid them because they fly away. Can I punch this to death? No. You see, the melee attack doesn't actually hit everything, so I don't know why you'd want to do it manually. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because when you're close enough to something, well, you will just hit it anyway with the melee attack, so I don't really follow the line of thinking there. Something I want to point out as well, this game is plays in much higher res than the other games. The typefaces are a dead giveaway, but also the backgrounds. You'll notice that Tama's sprite there, and sort of the sprites in general, they're all to the original scale. But, oh god, I remember this boss. Damn, this guy's a pain. Especially if you've not got any guns, you've just got a pistol. No. Yes. Ha! Yeah, I'm going to lose all my credits here, aren't I? Oh well. Worst things happen at sea. This is what happens when you don't plan your streams out. You just do a silly random games and have some grenades. Yeah, I must say as well, it's not really much fun playing this on a controller. Because your thumb gets proper worn out. I mean, maybe it'd be better if I was using the right trigger, but I'm using the X button to fire. Yikes, not fun. Oh. I'm waiting for one of these rockets to be glowing blue, because then that means it's got a weapon drop. And I missed it. Good. Oh. Man, that thing was a lot weaker than it used to be. Oh, he says. I remember now. Oh, no, it's these little plasma popcorns. Man, it does your wrist in. I wish you could hold down the X button and just fire your pistol, but alas, 'tis not the case. It's only for vehicles. Just makes you wish you had a slug. Because when the slug comes along, it really does steal the show. I mean, fighting on foot's a lot of fun, especially when you've got some nice weapons, but I don't think there's much chance of getting a weapon now. Come on, Daka, 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 Daka. This is one of the reasons why... oh, how did that hit me? That was miles away from me. Right. Oh, I got another machine gun out of nowhere. Huh? Oh, I forgot as well, Tama picks up less ammo for his guns. Bit of a pain, but... it kind of makes you wish there was a classic mode where you couldn't switch weapons and do all the new Metal Slug 6 stuff, but everybody had the same stats. Like in the original games. No prisoners. Just me as well, or does it look a bit dark? I don't know if that's an emulation issue. I seem to recall it was quite dark on the anthology as well, but I couldn't be certain. Hey, look, there's General Morden. Oh, look, this happened in Metal Slug 3. Was Metal Slug 3, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the one with the planes at the end. Oh, but look, there's people here worse than the Mars people, because look, they're eating Mars people for breakfast. Morden's like, whoa, what's going on? Here's something else. I like how they just pick them up. They don't even try and fight back, the Mars people. Morden seems to be surviving a lot of things that would kill other people. I know it's a video game, but it's Metal Slug. Come on. Of all the things to question.
Mission 3, start.
I remember this mission being pretty difficult. It's because of these damn things. They take forever to kill and they drop these stupid little... Pretty cool music though, jamming tunes. Now why aren't these guys doing it? Oh yeah, the shotgun flipping makes short work of these guys. Ah, no, I remember what the issue was here. It's not that they're really tough, it's that they spin around everywhere and you can't hit them because they deflect all the bullets. I think the shotgun can still hurt them, but couldn't be sure. Come on. Oh, what's that? Who are you, you idiot? Don't you realise that the worst things out here than me? Oh yeah, there's the Zantetsu sword. Brilliant. I didn't really know what to make of this weapon when I first saw it. Oh, you can't aim it up or down either. Kind of one of the hallmarks of Metal Slug. You can't do it. Tragic. Hello there, boys. I want to take one out with the boxing glove. Yes! That boxing glove is probably the best weapon in video games. Period. Full stop, sorry. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Ah! You see what I mean? I think they still take damage, but they just... It looks like they don't. I'm going to have to test that theory, actually. Do they still take damage when they're spinning? I like how, as well, they're taking prisoners of war. Where before they were, like, barbaric eating Mars people. Them grubs, by the way, they, more of a threat than they look. Okay. It seems like they do take damage still when they're spinning. Oh. Iron Lizard, great. Take that stupid thing out. I hate these things. Oh, it's left bumper to change weapons. I'm used to it being Y. Speaking of which. Did you hear the news? Alright, mate. Now look, what are you going to do now, eh? I have the high ground. Later on you're going to fight so many of them vehicles it's not even funny. Oh! Ah! Oh my goodness. Can you... Is there a secret? Oh my goodness, there's a secret here. Nice, nice, nice. I'll take that. I want to see what's here. Is there a monkey? I wonder if I've seen this secret before. I don't think I have. Well, I don't know what he dropped. I think it was like an avocado. They seem to drop a lot of fruit and veg, these guys. Oh, we've got the flying things that pick you up and eat you. Not nice. Yeah, there's a lot of gruesome deaths in this series. Yep, here we go. Yeah, bleh. Not nice. Oh, I meant to pick Ralph Jones. I think I'm on my last credit. Right, next time I lose my credit, I'm going to pick Ralph, just to show you what is... Well, if you played King of Fighters, then you'll probably recognise the name Ralph Jones. And Clark Steele as well. Or Clark Steele, whichever it is. I don't think they can quite make up their mind which one it's supposed to be. Oh, you again? I'm starting to regret taking this shortcut, or this secret. Oh, I forgot about this head spinning thing. No. Bad. Oh, it can land on me and I don't die. Interesting. Seem to have found a safe spot. Yeah, so if you play King of Fighters, you'll know about one of Ralph's more, I guess, his signature move. It's the easiest to do at any rate. It's very much like E Honda's 100-hand slap, except a little bit more explosive. And it's not the only one. Oh no, I forgot about this boss. Oh wait. Oh goodness, they're throwing junk at me. It's like a shmup boss. Come on. Come on, IRM. Right, let's pick Ralph. I'm ready. So. Can I remember how to do it? Well, first of all, he can get up again after getting killed, which makes no sense. I'm trying to... It's got to be one of these buttons. Is it B? No, that's grenades. Oh my goodness, I'm just trying to remember the damn button combo for doing this move. I'm sure it's hold something and hold press the melee button, but I'm not certain. Let's just get rid of this thing. Get lost. You may also be wondering what Ralph's doing running around with guns in a military situation. Well, he's one of the original Ikari warriors, so of course he will be. Right, that's not it, because that's to change weapons. That does the punch. Right, that's all well and good. That's interesting. If you hold Y and press B, then it does that. Ha 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 ha! How the hell do you do it then? Oh, he's got a boxing glove as well. Hang on, I'm just gonna have to find this out. Punch? I can't remember what his punch is called. Machine gun punch. You can do it on Metal Slug 7 as well. L button, Y button. Hold L and up and then Y. Right, so it's a flipping fighting game combo, is it? There we go! So that does work against Vehicle. Vulcan Fix? You can't do that, you're not Tama. Cheat. How come he's got Vulcan Fix? He shouldn't be able to do that. Alright, yeah. This boss is just a pain in the butt. I don't like fighting this boss very much. However, if you can get the thing aimed correctly, then you can just sort of walk backwards and fire. Feels very much like fighting that big Space Invader boss. Oh! Ah, but look. Dual wielding. Right, he's going to drop that bus on me. Yeah, very good. He missed. Chump. Yeah. I don't like this boss very much. It takes forever and it's not a very good boss really. I mean he's very anatomically it's just wrong. He's got them little short legs and really long arms. Oh, I don't like the look of him. Come on Ralph, get your ass in gear. Why does he get to get up twice, by the way? Is there a reason for that? I think as well Ralph starts with less ammo even than Tama does. Oh, when I say starts with, I mean he picks up weapons and receives less ammo. Oh, come on, just die. Not enough. Oh, this bit as well. Ugh, I hate it. Oh, balls. I don't know what happened there. I thought I was still in iframes. Ugh. Clark also has a special move. It's the Super Argentine Backbreaker, which is again from King of Fighters. And oh, you lose your weapon as well when you partly die as Ralph. Great, good to know. Well, there he goes. Down he goes. Thank goodness for that. He's got a different victory animation as well. Come on, I just want to show off this punch. And then move on. If I'm going to do a Metal Slug 6 stream, I just want to do that as the main stream thing.
Mission 4, start.
Although we're on mission 4 now, man. Right, so up, Y, X. It is on this. Hello there! Pow, 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 pow! Pow, 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 pow. I wonder if anybody's tried to complete the whole thing like this. I need to fire some rockets off because, man, I'm not going to survive. Ow. Oh, Do you lose your... Oh no, he just puts them away. There we go. Hey! Bang. Oh, bang.
Enemy chaser.
This looks like ripe opportunity.
Okay.
Lovely. It's very satisfying to do that, and it kills vehicles. Oh no. Oh no. Come on then, you beggars. It's not a good idea to run into a spinning alien and throwing punches everywhere. I remember throwing punches around and preaching from my chair. Well, there we go. That's Metal Slug 6, everybody. We'll do a proper stream of that someday. Not today, though. Well, we've got a bit of time left. I'm going to play some Roller Coaster Tycoon, just because I fancy it. And because last time it crashed, and I'm not very happy about that still. Is the launcher the one I want to be running? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think it is. As if the launcher works. Be nice if it would. Yeah, thank you. Play the goddamn game. And of course, let's change the game. Ah! Yep. Of course, all bosses make 0 sense in this game, but it is what it is. Here's another example. You can actually, yeah, this is a good way to demonstrate the horrible. Oh. Well, I was saying that they seem to have introduced something that makes it look a bit nicer, a bit crisper. Oh well. But yeah, if you change it to OpenGL mode and then change the window scale factor to something that's not an integer, eesh, badness. But yeah, I like it on 2. Reminds me of well, I don't know. I just see things better when it's bigger. Six Flags Stream. That must be the one that me and Daryl are making, I guess. Let's do Dynamite Dunes. Okay, and start with. You see, I'm just thinking about this. There's going to be stuff all over the place, so maybe we start with the train. I can't borrow any more money. I think 15 grand should be maybe enough to have a train. What's the point of that? Why would you have a custom-built train? That kind of defeats the point of having a train, doesn't it? 6 on the station plot. Let's just have it go flat. I mean, there's no reason to have it all fancy-schmancy. Oh, maybe up. And then it needs to go over the hill, doesn't it? Down a bit. Add a bit of excitement, might as well. We'll go around the edge of the park. So, we just need to think about where my stations are going to be. Because, actually, no, I kind of want it to just go over that thing. Whee! Ah ha 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 ha! Yeah, look, here we go. No messing around here, we're straight in with... Oh, I need to change that to sand and... that, maybe? Hell, I don't know. Going underground! Let's just do that. Land that home by yeah, whatever. I know. Let's have a nice underground station. So, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it goes up, up, up. Oh, where's it coming out there? Oh, that's weird. It's coming out of a bizarre spot. But I guess we can just sort of finagle this, can't we? And then... oh, we need to have that up. I guess it's just going to go up this hill then. And where do I have it stop? I think I want it to stop here. down the hill. And then let's have an S-bend there. We could have a slightly bigger S-bend by using these. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can just fit a little curve there. Beautiful. So have another big... Oh, we can have it go across diagonally, look. That is the advantage of trains. That's something that they... One of the few coasters that can actually do that, I think. I say coasters. Look, it costs you just to colour the land. That's not fair. Oh, let's bend left, please. Here we go, a little bit of ride interaction there. Have a big, oh no, a big curve there. And then, I was thinking how to get it back. I think it needs to go through this hill. Oh no, I wanted a small curve there. And then another small curve there. And I just want it to go like straight here. I can recolour all this in one fell swoop, can't I? Oops. Just have it go flat. Pointless having a station platform there, isn't it? Maybe maybe I have one there instead. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. May have painted myself into a corner here. Hold on. The S-bends will save the day. There we are. Job's a good one. I'm sure there's lots of real trains that do that. And what I'm going to do is have it go down a bit so it goes underneath this path. Come back out here. But I need to do that. And then up again. Hey, nice. I'll probably tart that up a bit, make it look a bit nicer. But as it stands, this is a good train. So, oh, the entrance and exit, they're going to be awkward to get to. Hooray! Maybe. Oh, actually, yeah, that's. Maybe what I do instead is have it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What I need to do. Have it curve around. You see, I've now got a big hole here. I'll be able to fix that, though, I'm sure. Have it curve around there. And then hopefully there's enough room for it to actually get back up to that height. 2, 1. 1. Hey, look at that. Beauty. And now, the entrance and exit. Not so difficult to get to. I forgot about the other stations. Entrance, exit. And then there's another one there. Ooh! Entrance. Exit. No. Entrance, exit. Yeah. And entrance, exit. That's all of them. Crying out loud, okay. Can I have 7 trains? Hell, where are you putting all them? Where are all these 7 trains? There's one there. One there. Yeah, too many trains. Why so many? 3 trains? 4 cars per train. See, I'm thinking I'll probably be able to fit maybe 6 trains. So there can be 3 in transit. 3 waiting at the station. Leave if another train arrives at the station. Wait for... No, don't wait. Max... no, because it'll leave if another one arrives. So I should always have one in transit at least. Is there a charge for getting in? No, it's free. Okay, that's good. Right, test. And it should be spaced out by by people getting aboard. So there should be at least one around every station, one would hope. I'll let them move a bit before I start opening them to the public. Get a bit of locomotion behind them, you know. And in the meantime, I'll fix this gosh darn hole. There. Paint. Let's have sand and sand. There we are. Lovely. Right, we've got no staff. We'll have our handymen in still suits. Have our engineers in still suits. Dune the theme park. And of course, we are missing the major components. What are we researching at the moment? Classical Roman theming? Come on. We need shops and stalls because we need the old information kiosk. No, free toilets because people don't pay for the toilets generally. Drinks, however, we can bump that up to 150 and beautiful. Everybody needs a drink while they're in a desert. Very important. It would also appear that we need some bogs around here somewhere. You see, looking a bit chundry over here, we can have a little path going down here, which leads to the entrance. They still haven't fixed the paths. You see, in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, what happened was, oh dear, you could pick a path here, but you could also pick a... now is it going to cause problems with... Can I increase the speed of the trains? Don't think I can I? What other kinds of trains can I? Just steam trains. Okay, that's fine. Look at that one go. Whee, Nelly! What sort of stats are we talking here? None yet. Yeah, is it going to cause problems if they get off at this station and then can't go anywhere? So I think I need to think about this a little bit. I think, more than anything, I just need a path, temporarily, that just leads back to the station. I mean, there's not much more I can do at this juncture, let's face it. And again with this one, I just want a path there. If they want to get out, they've just got to hop back on the train, haven't they? I think I want this, oh balls, clicked on the wrong bit. I want this path to go underground, but I'm going to have a wooden, so it's going to be like a, it's going to be like the old mines. Because that seems to be the theme that they were going for here. It's kind of like going into a vault, isn't it? In fact, this could be the California Wasteland theme park. It's a shame you can't raise the corner of that. Oh, what was it? It was that dirt, wasn't it? Okay. Play it your way, game. Fortunately. Oh, balls, I've not planned this out very well at all, have I? Hold on, we can fix this. We can think about this. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Just a second. Actually, before we do anything, I really do probably need to raise the price of this rag, 'cause it's only £3 and it's worth £7.50. There we go. Right, let's sort out this damn thing. So, dirt, wood. I should be using a hill tool really, but I kind of want to want a bit finer grain control over it. That should work. It looks a bit weird, but it should work. I think as well, I'll probably change the style of the... Oh, come now. Ugh, this is difficult. Now can I go a bit further? Yes, thank you. Yeah, I don't want it perfect. I want there to still be some wood there. Visible. Just want it to look like it's sort of been roughly thrown together in the heat of the moment. So there we go. And there's just enough room to get that... I guess that can just come out of the ground then, can't it? Yeah, change it to a wooden entrance style. There we go. That looks neat, doesn't it? Well, I'll maybe do the brown dirt bit here as well, so it looks like a proper mine train yard. Nice. And the wood. Oh, I can't do it there because it's not owned by the park. God, no planning permission. Lovely. And oh, there's no mine theming. Okay, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh well. Right, let's just open this damn miniature railway. Now, this needs to go somewhere. I kind of want everywhere to be able to be walked to as well. I'm just wondering how to do that. Well, maybe I don't actually. Well, no, because if you think about Alton Towers, you can walk everywhere, but you can also get the train, and that includes the entrance. You can just walk into the park if you want, but it's kind of special getting the train, isn't it? I'll just have that. Excitement 3. We're talking maybe 250 for that. What do people think of it? Something more thrilling. Well, it's not supposed to be thrilling. It's supposed to be transport. The mine train. Yeah, that's wooden as well. That's nice. Dynamite blaster. People aren't saying anything about the press. That means I've set it correctly. Yeah. Actually, you know what else? I think I should have the wood here as well. Thinking about it. Bam. Yeah, that looks loads better, doesn't it? And again here. Now. Oh, I should stop thinking about theming and actually get some rides down. Let's have a bit of a promenade entrance. So you've got your basic rides here. Maybe I'll have them. I want something there, but I'm not sure what. Have a twist there. I'll just have the exit there. Seems to make sense to me. Twist. Change the colours. I don't really like the bright red. I do quite like this Bordeaux red that they've got, but I want it the other way around. Yeah, that's neat. Wooden entrance, of course. I think the wooden entrance is the one we're going to go for. Across the board. Actually improves its excitement just a tad by having different entrances. Sorry. Also, if you want to improve your excitement, you can have things. You can have coasters and paths interact. So you've got paths going over coasters. If you've got coasters going underground, hey, that does wonders for your excitement. Oh, look, there's a couple of people got on the train. There's people getting on. They just want to go on something more thrilling, but they're not complaining about the price. Again, I've said it correctly. That's good. The strategy with price, essentially what you want is to go somewhere in between your... Well, it's based mainly about your excitement. So that one's got an excitement of 3.94. However, the intensity is very, very low. So you've got to kind of... I mean, mostly I just guess, and it comes out right. There is a sort of threshold. So this... How much is this again? It was £2.50. That's based on the fact that this is 4, but the intensity rating is 0.28. So because the intensity is so low, you've got to knock that down quite a bit as well. Whereas with the Dynamite Blaster here, your Oh, I need the music on. Yeah. Your excitement and intensity are almost the same. Just a 1 point difference between them. So 750 is perfect because it's in between the two. There's more. There's obviously a lot more to it than that. I couldn't tell you all the ins and outs of the pricing strategies in this game, but that's the gist of it. And if you can get that down, then really you've got it made. Ugh, I'm not happy how slow this train is. But I don't suppose there's a whole lot I can do about it, really. I mean, it goes pretty fast when it's on the flat. It's just when it's going up hills. And it's this hill that's going to be causing a lot of problems, I guess. Are they catching up with each other, these trains? Or are they just... Well, yeah, I guess. The more people that get on them, the more waiting it'll be doing so. But these lot are backing up because it's so slow here. In the future, I will probably have that go through the hill. Possibly. More rides. Merry-go-round. It's a classic. Let's have our merry-go-round here. Let's have the entrance at the back. So we've got actually some room to put the... Oh, cheers, stay hydrated, bot. Flipping hell. What time do you call this? Let's have that nice path there. Oh, now, okay. I should have consumed at least 360 millilitres of water. Well, gee, thank you for that. Yeah, the merry-go-round can go up a little bit for some reason. I'm not really sure what the reason is. We'll have a bit of merry-go-round. I'm going to have a burger bar as well. That good measure. You can charge 180 for them. People don't mind. People don't generally mind if you bump up the prices of the foods and stuff just like a 30p or so. They'll happily pay it. Although, saying that, I guess they've just walked in, so I don't suppose they'll be buying drinks straight away. They probably won't while they've been walking around a bit. Who knows? This one, 0 per hour. People are saying it's too expensive. Or what? They just not want to drink. Oh, God knows. I need benches. Benches because people are wandering around with poorly tummies. And if they can sit down on a bench, that means the nausea goes down quite a bit. Obviously that's good because you don't want people chundering all over your park. Let's have a wooden roller coaster. Can I afford a wooden roller coaster? Answer, probably not. No, I can't, in fact. Need to get a bit more monies. Nobody cares for the merry-go-round. They're not paying that much. Okay, you can't charge 150 after all. However, it is the safest park in the country. Yeah, check that out now. Loads of people. Look at that. Picked up. I really do need that mine theming. What's currently happening in research? Information kiosk. Right, that's fine. The scenery and theming. Roller coasters. Thrill ride. Water rides. That's what we want, really. Log flume. I can afford a nice log flume. Splash Mine, I think that would be appropriate for... it includes scenery which isn't available. Let's just have a Logger's Revenge, that's a good one to go for. It's a classic. Can I have that go over the train a bit? I think I can get away with that. Look at that, bad boy. As long as that front bit stays on the floor, I'm happy. Check that out. Bam, said the lady. The exit can go right there, that means the entrance... Entrance, I think, go up here. Yeah, happy with that. Exit, yep. Of course, we want the wooden. And I think I want the water-style music, because I like the water-style music. It's nice music. It's a shame you can't sell towels and stuff. I can't really afford to be putting stuff underground at this stage. However... I can afford to open my Logger's Revenge and bump up the price. I think this one generally goes about $4.50. Yeah, look, people are walking in. They're happy with that. Let's just speed it up a bit. Yeah. Have we got test results? No, we haven't. Yeah, look at that. People are queuing up. They're raring to go. Check that out. Nice, nice, nice. Are people saying it's good value? No, they're just saying nothing. They can't afford it. Oh, there's nothing I can do about that. I don't think I build ATMs. This is a scenario from the original, not from 2, which means it probably won't have ATMs accessible. However, it does have information kiosks, which are the best things ever. I don't know why you'd need an umbrella in the middle of a desert, but we can charge £3 for them and £1 for park maps. So, you know what? I will do it. Let's have some benches around here as well. It looks like there's a bit of chunder there. And let's actually do this properly and have patrol routes for all our staff. He's already in his patrol zone, so that's good. You see, setting patrol routes is a lot easier when you've not got very many paths to worry about. Unfortunately, the staff can't catch the trains. It's best, I think, if you have a little bit of overlap as well. Not too much, just like a tile or two. Right, that's Handyman 3. Handyman 4, you can patrol this area here. Don't ask me how you're going to get home. I shrug. Not my problem. Oops. Haha, minimise the game by accident. Well done. And Handyman 5, well now, you're a bit of a problem, aren't you? Let's, look at that, but people are actually getting on and off. There, right. If I hide Baseland, I will be able to... How do I get him down there? Oh, did that work? Yeah, it did. Good. Yeah, yeah, there we go, he's good. He's on his patrol area, nice. Fantastic. Well, that worked surprisingly well. I'm gonna, I need to change that for wood, don't I? I don't want to paint it grass, that'd be silly. There. And the same over here. Yep, should be a good one. Maybe, I want dirt as well there. Paint. Yeah, there we go, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Looks like it's actually part of the same thing. Oopsie. Darn. I think that's probably good. I'll just put a little smattering of dirt around here as well, just to make it look a bit more natural. He says, it's all squares, it can't look natural. It's like HD texture packs for Minecraft. Never again. Yeah, these people watch the end of the thing and they say, hey, oh, there's nothing here, and then they walk all the way back. However, I do want an information kiosk there, just so they know where the hell they are. And this one wants red umbrellas, yeah, I'll leave that there. Are people saying that park maps are too... Yes, they are. 80p. Knock the prices down just a touch. I mean, people need to know where they're going. But park maps in London are free, so maybe I'm overcharging. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? I need a kiosk over here as well. I want one next to every train station. Of course, this is a difficult part. Is there any danger? I remember saying that to my mum once, and she was like, "Any danger or what?" It's just a phrase, Mum. Come on. I may just. Oh no, could. Put, I don't know where I'm putting this. I could just put it next to the. Yeah, if I put it next to the exit, and then have a path. No, not there. There. There we are. Job, as they say, is a good one. Hey, I've missed a bit of thing there. Oh, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. Right. Oh, look at that. The, yeah, the price is about right. Let's have a bog there, just in case anybody feels... You can dry yourself off in toilet. Guests can't get to the entrance of information kiosk 4. Yeah, they can. They can, because I've just built a path there. They can definitely get to the entrance. However, just to please you, game, I will broaden this path. Just make it go around a bit. There you go. Now can they get to the entrance? I think they probably can. I need the mine theming. Choo-choo! I'm quite happy with this park already. Not much money. How much are we making off this? It's here, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. 1,200 customers per hour. Rocking. More mechanics. Did I set patrols for my mechanics? When did I do that? I don't think I did that. I did it for the handymen, not for the mechanics. I need a couple of security guards. Are they just following the same routes as each other? I mean, that's pretty good design, I suppose, but it doesn't make any sense for the entertainers. That's the only thing. Oh well. The entertainers kind of want to be wandering around the whole park, don't they? Well, c'est la vie. What else have we got? What else can I do? I mean, I've not got that much money left, I suppose. Cortana. Please. This is what happens when I've been talking for a long time and my throat is feeling a bit rough. I can scratch one covenant. I mean, I know my accents, my impression of the accent isn't perfect, but maybe if Chiefy Chief was English, it would work. I say, Cortana. Cortana. What else does he say? What are his other phrases? He doesn't really speak much in 3, does he? Doesn't shut up in 2. In 1 he hardly says anything. He's kind of the strong silent type in that. Enough. Halo is a weapon. Oh, that wasn't good, was it? Oh, hang on, let me try again. Halo is a weapon. Yeah. I'm going to light it. I'm going to light it. Yeah. Oh, Halo is very exciting because it's coming to PC. I don't know if you heard the news. I am very excited about it. I've been waiting for this moment forever. Ever since Halo 3 came out, pretty much. I've been tidying myself over with Halo Combat Evolved on PC, Halo 2 on PC, which I never got to the end of. Halo 2 gets a bit of a slog later on, but you know, I'll give it another try when MCC comes out. 3 is awesome, but well, when we first played it, we kind of felt like they were running out of ideas, because Halo 1, you're struck with this beautiful alien planet and it's all new, and you've sort of got this guerrilla warfare thing going on. It's almost a survival thing. You feel lost, you feel alone, you feel kind of helpless, and you've not really got. I'm trying to think of the word. You've not got the. You know what I mean. Halo 2, there's a bit more of that. You learn more about the rings. You get a deeper look into the Covenant hierarchy and the structure, and there's the whole Great Schism thing. Halo 3, you go after truth. That's about the long and short of it. I mean, the arc is just incredible. I mean, that level. The Halo 3 has just got some flipping amazing levels in it. Floodgate, take it or leave it. But and Crow's Nest's a lot of going back and forth. Yeah, whatever, man. But I'll just speed this up while I'm talking about Halo. They can get to the entrance of Information Kiosk 4. You're lying to me. But yeah, the Ark is just a beautiful, solid level. The Covenant that is just a winner in my book. You start with the plasma, the laser, Spartan laser. You're just mowing down grunts with it. It's totally wasteful, but you feel like a god. And that's because you basically are. And then you've got, what's the other great level? Is can't remember the name of it. I know it starts with the tune "Last of the Brave." It's the one where you start in the Warthog, the city of I. Savo Highway's a winner. The first level's damn good as well, although there's a lot of jackal snipers and they do your head in after a while. What's the level called where you're in the town? Egyptian theming, I guess that'll do. Ruins, maybe? Colonnade? I kind of like the idea of having a few of these things knocking about. Pillars, maybe. A few ruined pillars. Nice. Cleopatra's Needle. I think that's what we in the trade call an obelisk game. Not sure where I've been put any of them. Lamp. Okay. There's also, of course, the final level, which is beautiful. Fantastic Warthog running that. Oh, that's a big old pyramid. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, let's have that somewhere. Let's have that there. For no particularly good reason. I like how it's just become Egypt now. Although, yeah, I kind of like the idea that this is sort of an excavation site, maybe? Where they're sort of digging up old Egyptian ruins and stuff. I mean, I can have that guy who can slot in there. Look at that. Yeah, there's some fantastic set pieces on that last level. In fact, that whole bit where you're climbing up that foreigner structure, fighting the flood. Flood not often all that fun to fight, but when you've got the flamethrower and it's all happening. Sorry. Man. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's a great bit of level as well. It's Halo 3, man. What a game, and we're getting it on PC now. Oh boy, you have no idea. Well, I think you probably do have an idea. If you're a Halo fan, you have every idea. It's still moaning about this entrance to the kiosk. It can definitely be accessed. I'm sure of it. It's even had customers. Why does it think it can't be accessed? I don't get it. Oh no! I've just had an idea. Check this out. No. Okay. Hold on. Just wondering how I'm going to pull this off. How big is that pyramid? It's huge, man. You see, I've got a plan, but it'll require a lot of money, a lot more money than I have. What I want to do, put the pyramid on a big hill, have a couple of sphinxes and a bit of other stuff around it, and then have a haunted house underneath. Yeah, so it's like a pyramid experience. That'd be ace, man. I love doing that sort of stuff, because the haunted house, it fits in I mean, it does not fit here at all. But if you had it underground, like I often do with the haunted house, in a forest, like in Forest Frontiers, it's perfect. It fits really well, and you can have it hidden within the trees. It's great. I normally have it towards the back, and people have to find it and go along a winding path, you know, all that. So you got to really roleplay with this game. But here, it works a lot better if you do it and have it au fait with the theming. Oh god, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Let's try that again. Sorry, dude. Have that there, 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 there. Nice. What else was I going to say? Yeah, if you can have it au fait with the theming, then you're on to a winner. Like, for example, having wooden signs. No entry. I don't want people going up there because there's nothing there for them. It's just wasted time, and they could be instead going on the twist instead. the twist which has so many customers, man. Let's get some money rolling in. I've got 5 grand now. I can probably build another thing. Ah, I've now got junior roller coasters. Can I afford one of them? It looks like I might be able to. Now, I know that I should really be building my own coasters, but I'm not very good at it, and quite frankly, it ends up costing so much money that it just becomes prohibitive anyway. Oh, I've forgotten I'd sped it up, and I just saw that train going past, like, flipping hell. It's going, like, as fast as a train. That's ridiculous. Okay, how's this going to work? I reckon, let's just build up the land here. So, that. So it's not just stood on, oh, balls. Well, I've, made a pig's ear of that one, haven't I? Have it come down a bit. Nice, and then I just sort of build it up as well, a little bit here. Lovely stuff. Pirate ship. I think this one I'll just have it come down. And then again build it up here. There we are. Have the old wooden entrance. Actually, no. Maybe a maybe. Is there no Egyptian style? That's a shame. There's no Egypt. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. On like dig sites and stuff, they do have like tents up, don't they? Ah, oh, no way. Hang on, so if I make it like a pink and maybe a... There's no beige colour. Yellow? White. Yeah, I reckon that. Yeah, that's looking like a winner to me, and then it can be like an ancient Egyptian ride. With like... Oh, with like scarab beetles! Yeah! Look at that! Neat. Oh, what shall I call it? Oh, I need to pause it while I think of a name. See, there's not many roller coaster names that start with an S. Scarab. I'll leave it. I'm just going to leave it as Crazy Scarab for now. And then come back to it. I'm not happy with Crazy Scarab at all as a name, but it'll do for now. And then when you're walking in, I can have like... Oh, no way. Oh no, the train's broken down. Oh, no way. I think, as well, I'm going to have like a proper... No, that doesn't work, does it? If you've got hastily thrown up tents and stuff, then no, you're not going to have a... I think as well maybe have a like a building here, such as it is in the side of the hill. I've done all this digging and I forgot to paint it, didn't I? Oh no, wrong bit. I could probably have that come up like that. Yeah, there we go. That. Cracking stuff, man. Yeah. Sweet. I don't want it perfect again. Close that. How does it look? It looks pretty imperfect. I like it. Nice. Now we just want the wood. And sort of dirt as well. Yeah. Oh, how come it's not painting that bit, I wonder? Oh well. I'll leave it like that. Oh, hang on. Does it only paint the wall or the floor? Did it not do both? I thought it did both. Oh well. That's looking good. Looking like a good little entrance to the Scarab Ride. Sweet. And now I just need to finish off this path and have it lead somewhere. Like, for example, this path here. Hey, look at that. It links up perfect. Yeah, people can actually go down there. Sweet. This handyman here needs to... where is he? Is it this one? This one. Yeah, it's him. So he needs to be able to come out here as well, doesn't he? Oh, I'm chuffed with that. That's good. And we also need some, like, ruins and stuff. You can have, like, little bits of pieces. I love it. Can have them sat on top, look. Hey. That's probably entirely inaccurate to what Egyptians actually did, but, you know, I don't care. And then, of course, we need a big sphinx. No, I'm thinking not, actually. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's just have a few little odd bits in as well. Just some pillars. Just an obelisk for no reason. Like bits of walls and stuff. Maybe, I'm just thinking, like, have a bit of a ruin here, maybe. Cool. I'm happy with that now. I've just got to open the ride. £4. I can afford £4.50 for that. That'll do. Crazy Scarab. Disappointing name, but very appointing ride. Hehe. I know that's not really a word, but whatever. Do I look like I care? Right, I think if I put it there. Where can I actually put this damn toilet? I've got to go somewhere. Hide the base land. Come on then. Yeah, that's a good spot. Nice. Not many people coming out here. I do declare that we're probably a path. Yeah, because nobody's going to know about it, are they? And I don't think the people are smart enough to know that they can get a train and come here to get on the ride. Of course, I could be doing them a disservice there, but I don't think I am, somehow. I mean, this is Roller Coaster Tycoon. The people aren't smart enough to sort of make proper decisions. All they do is pick a random direction to go when they get to a corner. So, I'm going to... Oh. No, I'm not. Can I go any lower? I can a bit. I mean, in terms of the game, not in terms of... well, yeah. I think that joke is probably quite obvious. That was a low-hanging fruit. But, you know, sometimes you gotta take the fruit. You know? Sometimes you gotta take it and run with it. That's good. That's good. And... shaboom! So they should be able to find their way to that ride now. Wood. And let's just have a little Egyptian statue guy there. It's pretty bad, that, isn't it? But, yeah, whatever. Look at all the money I don't have. It's fine. I think I want to hire another handyman that's just like wandering around. My train's broken down again. Let's have a little sign here. It says, Looks out this way. Research. Yeah, there's no real place for a pirate ship in a Egyptian. Stop moaning about the damn kiosk. Where's kiosk 4? Look at all the customers it's had. Total customers, people are actually buying stuff off it. How can you say that the entrance is blocked? Damn game. I'm going to save as well because last time I played this I was... Oh, I forgot about Dynamite Blaster. Oh yeah. What are people thinking about it? 2 in turns, yeah, I can't afford it, whatever, yeah. You know, I've totally neglected to do anything over here. Let's. I do want a woody somewhere. Can I fit a woody around here? Maybe a fire trap? No, it's not got the right vehicles. I want something little. Black Widow is a pretty good one. That's again not got the right vehicles, damn it. I can't afford them. Why am I even trying to build them? Why am I entertaining this idea? Right, now something you can do on Open 2. Let's just have a look at the reliability. 64%? That's lower than I would want. What you can do is refurbish the ride. So it's kind of like... What happens is, on the original, if you wanted to... Yeah, the rides do wear out. Which is fair enough, because that's what happens with rides. But... in this you can refurbish them, so in the original you had to just rebuild the whole ride, you had to delete it and rebuild it. Right, I've got the mining theme in, that means I need to stop researching. Oh, I've got all the theme. Okay. Well, yeehaw! We got the old mine here. Come along to the flash mine. Have that there. Looks like part of the entrance, actually. That's pretty good, isn't it? Can I put that here somewhere? Well, I'll be. I can't actually fit that anywhere, can I? Oh, is it? Has it got? No, it's not. I thought it had the supports in just as it was. Well, let's let's put maybe a hut over here. You see, it's all mining stuff, but it's all like gold mining stuff. It's not it's not like excavation and that. It's all like cartwheels and all this balls. Barrels, maybe a couple of them. Is there Egyptian music? Egyptian style, hey! Doesn't fit at all with the ride. Who the hell cares? Alright, neat. I'm building up a little bit of cash. Maybe I can spend it on a woody. Can I afford a woody yet? 11 grand, man. Yeah, these are all way expensive. These probably go together, don't they? These wood twisters, wood chip, woodwind, woodworm. I don't get where these came from. They've got all these random rides here that start with the letter U. I think they must be from the GOG.com release of the game. That's a long buy. I mean, I could technically fit it in the park, but to what end? To what cost? It's looking pretty promising. I wonder if I'll hit the goal. 650 guests. Oh my goodness, I am nowhere near. Go-karts! Yes! With the park rating, well, the park rating I've knocked out the park. But however, the guests are going to be an issue. Let's do a bit of advertising campaign for the park. Spend a bunch of my budget. Get a few more people in. I just need to build more stuff, though, to be honest. There's a bit of gap here. A go-karts track there, maybe? Yeah. Quite like that one, that's been pretty good. Figure 8 track, how boring. Is that one I made? Probably. Mega Track's looking pretty sweet. But I quite like the look of Bouldermobile. Ah! How can it have an alternative vehicle design? It's go-karts! Alright, Mega Track then. Oh no, I'll probably need to build a bespoke one that goes underground and stuff. Well, that advertising campaign reached 20 people. That was a very poor ad campaign. Who did I hire for that? That's just rubbish. I've got to be very careful with this. I think actually it's... Now you see the left and right turns are just one square, so I could probably actually get away with it. If I have that there. Yeah. I can really go to town and have it go underground and overground. I can have it wombling free. Ah, right, you can either do one or the other. Oh, both. Right, that's good to know. However. Yeah, look, there we go. I think that's going to be the trick here, isn't it? Have it go under the ground. It needs to loop around on itself as well, of course, because that's what go-kart tracks do. Never played Mario Kart. Although they don't often do it, do they? In Mario Kart. What am I on about? It's basically just an underground... and I've just thought of a name for it as well. I think it's just crashed into itself somehow. Where the heck is it? I'm just sort of building round in circles here and not actually thinking about where I'm putting these things. Which tile am I on here? Ah, no, I'm on that one now. I need it to come back up at some point. I would not want to race this track, it's weird. Ah, look, it can come out the side of the hill, look. Hee. Of course, it needs to go back on itself a little bit. Ah, I know what to do. Have that go up there. Oh, yeah, look, here we go. And then have it come back down. Down a bit further. But then it comes round on itself. And then goes underneath where I've just gone up and down. Hee. But then it goes up again because it needs to go over that bit of track that I'd put in. In fact, it should probably just go up and up and up. Ah, no, it's too high there. Yeah, check this out, man. Let's just have it go. Like that. Yep, good. Comes out for a little while. Right, now. Down, and the flames went higher. Ah, it's crashing into the train, look. Ah. Okay, well that's fine. We can work with it. There. Can I work with it actually with this? Hey, I recognise that. I think I've painted myself into a corner here. Yeah, I really have. Tends to happen. I think, okay, let's can this idea of having it go back underground. Let's instead raise it up. Let's have it go. This is a long ass track, isn't it? Have it go in briefly. This time it comes up out of the side of the hill. Yeah, it can go down. Level out. I'm surprised this is going as well as it is. And then meets itself again. Except I guess it should go in the opposite direction now. Yeah, there we go, look. How am I going to get it back to where it should be? It needs to go around here, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the trick. That's the trick of the track, so I need it to go up a little bit again. And then it can come down. It's coming down on top of itself. That's not what I want. That looks stupid. Guests can get to the entrance. Okay, this is looking pretty swell. This is going to be a long-ass track. It's going to take forever to get around this, isn't it? And then it finishes. I can't open it because I've not got an entrance. Right, let's build. That could be a problem, couldn't it? Ah, well, I've done it now. It's done. It's made. Finished. Again, I like the idea of having the canvas tent with the grey and white. I reckon this time, yeah. And dark brown wooden. Tomb of Ramses. I think I can probably get away with £3 just to start with. Ah, and now the most. Oh, they're all different colours anyway. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need to worry about that then. Hooray! Okay, now the problem is there's not going to be very many people who can queue for this. I'm going to have 2 laps because the track's so damn long. It's not fair to keep people waiting, is it? Techno staff, the music? Nah, no music, I wouldn't have thought. Hey, and away they go, the most daredevil group of daffy drivers to ever whirl their wheels in the wacky races. Surely the car that's in front will stay in front. That seems fair. What do people think of it? Was it really good value? I think they need to do 2 loops, don't they? Hang on a tick. Them lot have already gone round and flipping cheating. 3:30, I reckon. Probably get away with that. Man, I'm just looking at the time and it's getting on for a bit, isn't it? But I've got my rad go-karts. Tomb of Ramses. Hey, check this out, look. Probably need to tinker with the old... In fact, that's stupid. Why did I just dump that there? Why don't I just, Why don't I have a fiddle with the... Actually, no, this wants to be sand, doesn't it? Because it's doing this, look. Yep. So they go beneath the Sphinx. Yeah, neat. Might change that to dirt actually, just so it's not so sandy. Or maybe it's just some rock, maybe like the red rock. Yeah, quite like that. Nice. Yeah. Need a couple of these guys knocking about, don't I? I'm just thinking about like Lego races and stuff like that. Quite like the idea of this, look. Having like a ruin here. With like pillars, stuff, yep. Nice. Pretty good. I don't think the queuing's going to be an issue. I don't really see... It's really good value, okay. Bump it up just to 20p. Guests. I'm going to advertise Tomb of Ramses. Actually, no, I'm going to advertise Dynamite Blaster. For a bit. Although not many people going on it, must look at chucking it down. Yeah, not going on it while it's raining. They're still saying it's reasonable value. I don't want to say good value because it's good value if it's too cheap. It's if they're just going on it and paying it, then it's reasonable value, I guess. Yeah, let's have that. A bit of alliteration never hurt anybody. As far as I know. I'm going to rename that to Splash Mountain. I'm quite happy with this theme park and what I managed to do with it in terms of theming and stuff. Pretty snazzy. Yeah. I mean, maybe next time I play this, I'll do that thing with the pyramid and the haunted house. That'd be great. But it's not looking like that's on the cards for this one. What about this guy here? Toby W. What's he got on hand? I seem to recall that the phrase here was cash on hand. And it always confused me because I thought it Guess to complain about the amount of litter. Right, more handymen. That's my, there's no bins, that's why. I always forget to put bins down. I'm very, very bad at putting bins down. Maybe I should just chuck a few down for the flipping... Where's the bin? I mean, there's a litter bin there. I want normal bins though, just because, I don't know. It don't make a damn difference, that's why. You can put bins on slopes as well. That's the advantage of having a bin or two. Bins... Too much litter. People chucking away the park maps. These guys. I mean, I put all these kiosks down, and what do they do? Maybe I need to put a no entry on that because that doesn't go anywhere, does it? Are they getting off and getting straight back on again? They really like this ride. Oh no, I've got a better name for it, look. Do scarabs have nests? I suppose in that a nest is just like a dwelling, they would technically have nests, wouldn't they, as such? Okay, let's refurbish the ride. Bam! Just must be closed first. Okay, I'm going to close down Dynamite Blaster for maintenance. Oh, I should probably not have it on full speed, shouldn't I, while I do this? Refurbish. Hey, look, it's at 100% reliability again now. Hey, I'm going to have engineers check it every 10 minutes as well. Hey, look, it's like new. Yeah, that's the thing, though. They they treat it as if it is new now. Because their idea of the value of it decreases over time. So if you refurbish it, then you're just going to get the original value back. Which is great. That's what you want, isn't it? There's still nothing over here, which is a problem. Oh, there's a ton of people here, though. God damn. I need to sort that out. That's not good. Where the hell am I going to direct those people? Oh, man, oh, man. It's just like a gaggle of people who don't want to get on the mine train. Mate, is it because he's run out of money? He can't afford to get on the train. Oh, no. Oh no, that is a big problem. Oh no. This is why you need paths everywhere. It's a shame you can't set it so you can give them like a train ticket that just lasts all day. Right, guys, I'm going to sort out your problem. It'll take a little while. I need to build a path. I'm just thinking actually it should go underneath the ride. There we are, look. Ugh, come on then. Up the hill. Park with the best toilet facilities. Well, I'll be. There. Right, so at least they've actually got somewhere to walk. So you're telling me they got on the train at the worst possible time? Oh look, that's not so bad. Look. In terms of paths, that's decent. And that can just lead back into this corner here. Hey, sweet. I apologise that you have to walk all that way, but quite frankly, it's your own goddamn fault for getting on the train and getting off at a stupid place like that. Don't be so gullible, McFly. These people are so sad. Look at them, they're knackered. Hey, he's chuffed though, look at him, wee! He's got places to be. I like how they probably didn't get on the ride because... Oh, they didn't get on the coaster, the train, because they couldn't afford it, or it was just not thrilling enough for them. They were like, oh, that train's a bit boring though, innit? I know I need to go on, but it's a bit boring, innit? Okay, guest count. Ah, that'll be why my park ratings got missing that chunk, because all them people who needed to go home. There they go now, look, there they are. See you later. I'm getting a lot of roller coasters. Have I got the steel roller coaster yet? Is the steel roller coaster even on this level? It makes no sense to have bobsleds. Stand-up roller coaster. Oh, that's perfect. Not that I can flip and afford it, of course. But yeah, whatever. Can I have one of these? Can I afford one of these? That looks like kind of like a snake, doesn't it? Quite like that. I mean, they all kind of look like snakes, though, don't they? Maybe that one. Yeah. Oh, what happened there? Did I clicked something, it rotated, I don't know what happened there. Oh well. Yeah, I can't actually put that anywhere, so that's a non-starter. I'm losing guests! Can't be doing with this. More advertising. Free entry to... Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Hang on just a tick. It's already free flipping entry. Yeah, I'm running out of time and I'm not going to have enough guests. I just need all the guests. Let's have free entry to the park. Free rides on the Scarab Nest. Yep, 4 weeks. Half price entry to the park. You get free drinks while you're here. Bring all these vouchers and then just advertise the park in general. There we go. Hopefully that'll bring in some of the punters. I'd hate to have built this whole park and then fail because I've not got enough guests. Hey, look at that. It's going up now. Yeah. And then it's just a case of maintaining a minute. Come on. Yeah, 650. Right, yeah. I just need to keep them here now. Just keep them here. Don't go anywhere, guys. I've got any other... Ah, this'll do. Right, I'll just build that and then there's... It's like the ripsaw, this, isn't it? Ah, there's nothing here. That's why I give him a reason to get off at this station, eh? Now, what Egyptian monument can I name this after? I know. I know what I can do. First of all, we need the... I guess wooden? Probably work best. Make it grey, black, and salmon. No, make that bit salmon. No, wait, I need the... I don't know. Yellow, white, black. I don't like this red on the end. There we go. That's pretty good, actually. And I want it to be called the obelisk. Yes. In before, obelisk isn't actually an Egyptian thing. It's like a Greek thing or something. I'm just thinking about Asterix. Although, what was it? He was a Gaul, wasn't he? Oh, of course, the stupid land has to be stupid and landy. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Come on, then. Oh, that's wood. No. The obelisk. Yeah, nice. What else? Drinks. Yeah, I don't have a drink stall over there yet. That's good. Okay, looking pretty snaz. Nice, nice, nice. We've got another ride, so there's reason for people to come along. Reason for people to get off this damn train. Or something for them to do when they get off the damn train. Free rides and Scarab's Nest have finished. Fair enough. Free drinks is finished. But we're on 700 guests now. If I can just keep them around. I think it ends in October. Yep, good. Maybe I'll just have like a constant marketing campaign just to make sure there's people know about the park. Does the advertising campaign, does that have like a definite benefit, I wonder? Is it a case of you do an advertising campaign and you definitely get X amount of visitors? Whoa, Nelly, now look at these guys. That's from Alton Towers, isn't it? Corkscrew. Or maybe it's just a name. Tornado. Ooh, look at this. This will actually fit. Can I afford it? Ah, can I heck? No point then, is there? Is there any cheap corkscrew coasters I can use? What about that one? That utterly pointless thing. Cobra actually works though as a ride name. Ah, where can I put it though? Where can I put you, Cobra? Cobra. That was a G.I. Joe thing as well, wasn't it? That's 2 G.I. Joe references I've got in one night. I'm not even trying. Right. There. Of course, the colours need to be different, because those colours just do not say Cobra to me. We want the wooden supports. That bit's still blue. Whatever. None. Yeah. Do your own damn thing. In yellow. No, black, yellow. Yes. What is this? Is this like scenery? Yeah, that can go. Come on. Doesn't need to be there. Let's just change the path. And that blue to fit with the rest of... Oh, come on. It's pretty daft that it comes with this entrance, though. I'm not happy about that. It is the wrong place for it. Actually, even easier. Where's the bulldozer tool? There it is. Don't clear... I guess just... Yeah, let's do that. There we are. Yeah, somebody probably put a lot of effort into it, but it's not what I need for this park. I need wooden. Okay, Cobra's looking pretty snaz. 6 and 8, so I can probably get away with 7 for that. £7 for Cobra. Cobra. Let's have the entrance. Ah, I don't get why it's doing that. Oh, look at this. There's a nice sort of walk up by the Sphinx as well. Sweet. Right, can I line this up now? Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then, of course, boink. And the old standard. Damn it, there's not quite enough room. Oh well. Benches. This looks like a pretty intense one. Makes the slightest bit of difference because we're nearly done. But you know, might as well make the best of it. Oh no, I don't like that. I want it to come. I want it to be there. Look at that, beauty. And you know what? Just for good measure, drink stall. Cobra, are people thinking that it's just too intense and they can't afford it? Not my problem. Should have brought more money. You come to a theme park, damn it. Okay. So if I just put it on turbo speed now, should be well on our way to putting a pin on this one. I like how the tiger was just sort of chasing them in there and dancing around. It's the end of October, isn't it? So might as well. Sure, advertising campaign for the pack. Oh, that's nearly all my money. Hey, let's do it. I'm making enough to keep afloat. As long as I keep that guest count up. Look at that, Cobra. 2 in 10, I'm running out of cash, yeah, whatever. Not my problem. Watch a bit of Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't know why I always associate like waiting room tellies with Mrs. Doubtfire. I just remember it was on. It seemed to be on quite a lot at my local GP surgery. Not surgery, like a general practice. I couldn't think of the right term, but yeah, it's just a general practice. And yeah, I don't know. I just seem to associate waiting around watching the telly with Mrs. Doubtfire. But there's also I'm just trying to think what else they had on their telly. They don't show anything anymore. It's all really terrible PowerPoints about how you should tell your doctor if you've got X change of address, or if you've seen any horrible symptoms, you should tell your doctor and stuff like that. It's just like, come on, put Mrs. Doubtfire in. Hey, let's just slow it down. Hey, look, that guy's still clapping. Hey, look at that. I done it. I winner. And that is all we have time for, unfortunately. We've gone far longer than I intended to, but such is the case. This seems to happen. So, yeah. That's another stream for another week. Once again, I can't guarantee I'll be here next week, but keep an eye out, keep an ear out. We'll be playing something cool. Probably Blood again, to be honest. Either Blood or... God, what was I playing earlier? I can't remember what I was playing earlier, to be honest. What was I playing earlier? Oh yeah, Space Invaders. Yeah, play it on maniacal mode, depending on how I'm feeling. Might well be Blood. Because I want to get to the end of that, I've decided. And then who knows what after that? Maybe another FPS. If I can get my if I can get a proper capture device working, maybe replace my capture card and have something a bit newer. An Elgato thing, then that'd be nice. But I cannot guarantee what we're going to be playing next time, basically. All I can say is that I thank you very much for watching and spending some time with me. And keep an eye on the YouTube channel, because I've now been promising it for weeks, but it's coming soon, I promise. Much harder this time. Mystery Arcade Series 2. Series 1's all done, you can go and watch that now. I recommend you do so because it's my series and it's awesome. Basically, me and my brother play some arcade games that he's never played before, and I show him, and we have a lot of fun. And there's some surprises there. So, yeah, I like how 54 people, most people are running out of cash, idiots. So yeah, that's a ton of fun, that series. Starts a bit shaky, but finds its feet going forward, and the Series 2 is a lot better. Keep an eye out for that. Should be coming in the next few weeks. And until then, I'll see you all next time. Again, I don't know when the next one will be. Probably, I'll try and keep it. Try and get it to be next week, depending. Well, it just depends if I'm back. If I'm not, then it'll be the week after. So yeah, see you all then.